And we are recording.
All right, welcome to tonight's session of Diary of Ishi. Where we last left off, the party was once again making their way from the pirate encampment towards the temple to try to deal with what's going on over there. Unfortunately, Virgil, the guy hunting down Orca, took exception to that. And even though we decided our flight path that day, he still had enough time to get a siege dinosaur in the exact position he needed to ambush us. So he shot us out of the sky. We did our best to make our way to the ground and engaged him in combat. And he really tried really hard to kill Orca up until the point where he made Hane kill Orca instead. To which Hane has been non-responsive ever since. After that bullshit, he decided to just puff out of existence, and the party decided to continue along with the dead body of Orca, making their way across the channel via ferry. Later that night, I believe it was the very next night, Orca came back to life thanks to the curse of her shield. Thank God.
It wasn't that night. We just time skipped a few days.
I couldn't remember if it was time skip or the very next night. Well, there we go.
No, it was like 2 nights after that, I think.
Yeah. But we made our way across the channel. Orca is now alive. And we came across some undead, but decided to avoid them, seeing how Hane was not in the state to translate. And I believe that's where we left off. I don't think we're at the temple yet.
No. That is correct. Yep, we ended right after the undead pass by.
Yes.
Passing by the undead is where we left off.
That is a way to phrase that, I suppose.
The undead have passed over.
He is risen.
Passed under. What?
Well, I mean...
All right.
They have passed betwixt.
We will continue then from that happened during the night. So we'll pick up from the following morning after Orca was resurrected. Time skips are over, so.
Right.
It is a 3-day, because you guys would have been here now. 3-day travel to the temple from where you currently are.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to make sure I'm not messing up my calendar here. So we cross and we land in the jungle, and then now we've traveled 3 more days.
Yes.
We land in the jungle here, and we travel a day, and a day. So it's Saturday? Question mark.
That sounds right.
Math. Okay, I did it.
All right. Good. Caught up. All right.
I'm taking my calendar job seriously. Okay, I've made it this far. I can't fuck it up now.
Yeah.
No.
All right. You guys begin heading toward the temple. Go ahead and everybody make a perception check for me.
Right off the rip, it's just cruel. And
Let's see what the hell we're going to perceive in this economy.
Perception in this economy?
Come on. She just came back to life. You'd think she'd be very paranoid.
Yeah, so paranoid she can only see the trees.
Right.
I can't have shit. Everything is out to get her. Yeah.
I mean...
All right.
It's not an unreasonable conclusion to draw.
So let's go ahead then. on top of that, we'll get to these conclusions here in a second.
Oh, boy.
Cantor, Wolfheart, Ren,
Oh
and
no.
Mel can all make nature checks on top of
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. That's better. I definitely thought wisdom save.
that.
Somebody
I-
is
So did
just-
I. Also, I
proficient
rolled
in
19
nature.
on both of those.
Yes.
Yeah. Nature.
Both Mel and I are proficient in nature.
Yeah, I'm just gonna borrow that real quick. Ooh, it didn't matter.
Yeah. Mel.
Okay. So
This makes sense if it's not some creature.
I
Yeah.
walk into poison ivy, I'm gonna be pissed.
all of you hear the sounds of normal wildlife for the jungle. So you hear the cacophony of monkeys and birds and other jungle participants.
I forgot where we were for a moment. So I'm
You're in
like,
the jungle.
monkeys? What? And then I remembered.
Right.
Those of you that I had roll nature checks, you guys picked up on a unique sounding bird. It sounds
Yeah.
different than a normal bird. And Mel,
Alright. Yeah, I agree with my roll then. Sounds weird. I don't know what that is.
you're able to pick up that the sound that this bird is making is not natural. It's a mimic of a bird, at least vocally.
Huh.
So, we start kind of walking and existing. We start hearing the bird, and Mel's just like, "Oh yeah, cool bird. But what the fuck is wrong with that bird?" And then we'll just very seriously look for it. Can mimics mimic birds?
What do you mean by mimic?
Like the Okay, let's start with this. Do you hear that bird?
Yeah.
It's not right, man.
Okay.
It sounds like something pretending to be a bird.
Okay.
Maybe it's just got some kind of glandular issue.
I
You guys are
mean,
hearing a
Not
bird? I don't
mean-
think it's a fucking bird.
it could be a particularly adept hunter that's learned to mimic the sound of bird call. I wouldn't necessarily, I guess, assume malfeasance, but I guess I also understand being suspicious. It's possible for something that is adept at mimicry of physical shape to also potentially be able to mimic sound. But absent any further explanation or detail, I can't make a certain verification as to whether we should be concerned about that or not.
Can I make out where bird is sounding from?
Yeah, I'd say you rolled high enough on your perception. It's coming from the northeast. So it's not directly in the path you're taking, but it is kind of that way. So you guys are traveling straight east.
Orca hears all of you talking about a bird, so she's just wildly looking into the trees.
Could also be some
You see
kind of alarm
birds?
system.
Well, a
Mm,
weird bird.
I mean, aren't all birds technically weird to Orko since she lived underground?
I was gonna say, have you ever met a bird? Not a lot of normalcy there.
Well, a bird that apparently, according to the druid in the party, says it sounds off. She's now on high alert.
Right, man.
She's looking
Yeah.
into the tree. She's just like, what am I looking at? I don't know, but I am prepared.
Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Swords are out. She's just looking wildly around. Totally wrong direction, too.
I mean,
Alrighty, let's not wildly have swords out. That's how someone gets hurt.
yeah, I mean, also, like, the werebear fellow Raymond was in this area, it's possible maybe it's like a sign from one of his people. I don't know.
Did he make bird sounds?
No.
Not to us directly, no, but
I mean, you want us to kill it? I can
I-
do it.
No.
don't think it's necessarily relevant. Perhaps we should be on the lookout for if anyone starts to approach us with some sort of intent, but until such point as that, I don't know if it's necessarily something we need to be concerned about, or just a quirk of some animal in this forest that is capable of mimicry. I guess perhaps creature, rather. We can't necessarily verify if it's an animal or not.
And then I will keep an eye out for suspicious creatures with bird-like intent.
Or just, people in general, too.
What's bird-like intent?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't
I-
know. You tell me.
You know what? I don't know what I was expecting as an answer, but you know what? That's fair.
I didn't know what to expect, and I'm not exactly disappointed to hear what I didn't know.
Or
Exactly.
surprised.
All right, I start keeping an eye out for what might be making the sound.
For bird-like intent.
I keep an eye out for bird-like intent.
New title.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, right now that could be a good working title.
All right, you guys continue traveling eastward, keeping an eye out for bird-like intent. Along the way, you pass by various fallen trees that have decayed partially at the bottom. More like your natural rotting. I should specify as opposed
root
to
rot.
yeah, as opposed to like unnatural decay. I realize D&D you have to specify.
Yeah. Because at first I'm like, what the fuck is rotting the trees from the ground?
Yeah. And you complete your first day of travel with no other incidents.
We love no incidents.
It's true. We do. Is bird-like intent louder or further away or same?
You have gotten slightly closer to it, so it is louder.
Wonderful.
I'm going to use that again. Bird-like intent.
You're all welcome for this gift I have given you.
I appreciate it, Will.
I appreciate it. This was a really good one by Athazak. Great quote.
All right. Assuming watches are staying the same, first watch can make perception checks.
Who did we have doing the watches?
I was
I
gonna say,
mean,
I don't
which-
fucking remember.
Yeah, I don't remember our order or anything like that.
All right.
I was on
then
2.
Make decisions on who's on what watch, and then roll.
Orca will do the first one.
Yeah, I'm still avoiding Shieldy over here, so I'll go on 2.
Jesus Christ.
Natural 20, baby.
Hell yeah.
It's just
What
blind.
the fuck?
I've ever rolled a good.
I was rolling amazingly for such a long time, and now this. Like, can't. Like,
That's the
Joe,
problem.
I took it. Joe, I took you. You took my good rolls.
I'm
Lucas
sorry.
died too many times. You got fucking head trauma.
I am so done.
No. This is a revive.
And also, please
cooldown
understand,
issues.
I have also been notorious for rolling terribly.
Oh god.
So when I
Joe.
get a 20,
The
it's fucking incredible, okay?
Well,
Bee
this
has
is a 30.
completely stolen your thunder on bad rolling, Joe. She took all your juju. She rolls
You have
way
a
worse.
30, Joe. A 30.
No, listen. Joe actually made a chart of how bad he rolled one day.
And I'm
And it was
still tracking it.
fucking
I'm
bad.
at 3,583 dice rolls. A natural 20 is my third lowest roll still.
Yeah, it's been yeah. So there are just some people that the dice do not like.
The dice have just clearly said, fuck you.
Yeah,
It's very rude.
the dice don't care.
Okay. During your watch, both Athuzak and Cantor, you also hear this strange bird sound. So the two of you can also make nature checks.
Would I, being someone who is naturally very familiar with this jungle, be able to make this at advantage? As if something
Yes.
were off about this place, I would know.
Yeah, I would say that's apt. Okay. Yeah, you're both able to tell that the bird call is not natural. Athuzak, being as you're from the area, you would know that this is more of a... I guess you wouldn't know that off in nature, so I won't tell you that part. But you would know that this is a creature that is natural to this area, but it is not a bird. This is a predator, specifically, that eats birds, that uses the bird call. And to give you a little bit more insight into that, this is a very large snake that is able to mimic the sound of the bird.
Oh, okay. I would then communicate that to Cantor and Orca.
Orca visibly relaxes.
Other than that, nothing else happens on your watch, so you guys can converse if you'd like.
Well, I'm glad it's a snake and not something hunting us.
Oh, yeah.
Unless the snake is out to get us, but highly
Not
doubt
unless
it.
not unless you start growing feathers.
Orca looks at herself. Not yet.
Yeah. Some of my people have feathers, but still have yet to be hunted by the snake, which is good practice for the snake.
Why do some of your people have feathers? I'm guessing they're all lizard folk like you?
Yeah. We have an inherent connection to several divine deities, which are both serpent and bird-like in nature. And as such, we have, over the years, several of us begun to take on characteristics as such.
That is really cool. Is there anyone else in your family that has feathers, or are you all lizard?
Well, I mean, we're all lizard, but like some of us are just lizards with feathers. My mum has feathers.
That's very cool. Interesting. What's the name of your people?
Like our tribe, or just so I'm understanding. What
Tribe, yeah.
Let's see here. I had look. Here, I pull up my thing. It's been a while since I looked at my.
Gotta love it when you gotta go digging.
Shoot, sorry, this is taking a lot longer to pull up than I had expected to. My computer's being really slow.
No worries.
Probably because you were in the Taco Bell bathroom for 46 hours.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Just search for it with bird-like content. You'll find it.
Let's see. I can't find. I had it written down here somewhere. I had it. There's a specific name I had for it in like the base language that I had used for a lot of like the lore building around Athazak, but like they are. I think the translation roughly of what the name of the tribe was just like the Trilunar people.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's a group of lizard folk whose entire like mythos and religion, like cultural structure, is built around the cycles of the three moons.
Very cool. All right. Also, someone asked in the chat whether you would know anything about the snake. Like, give me 1 second. Would you know what kind of snake it was or in its relative size?
I mean, I would say that I would assume that'd be information I would have, right, Josh?
You actually wouldn't know specifics. You are aware that the snake itself is so adept at blending in with its surroundings, it will not show unless you are about to be eaten.
And then, like, snakes aren't exactly like a food or like an animal that you hunt for like food or anything. It's more so like you worry about these things when they make themselves a problem. So if it's not interested in my people and we don't make ourselves a problem to it, probably just there would be no interactions other than we hear the noise, we know what it is, we don't worry about it.
Yep.
I don't have anything else more to say or converse.
Then, Athazak would spend the rest of like the watch. Like he would either ask Orca like if she wants to spar, they could do that, or he would just kind of spend the evening. But I suppose actually, what are the phases of the moon right now?
That should be detailed on the calendar.
I always forget where to find the fucking calendar.
I mean, I can tell you what the last moons were, like the big one, but like I don't have like every detailed thingy of the moon. Because the last one was like the triple full moon that was on Athazak's Hatch Day, and then the next one's going to be a double full moon on Hane's Awakening Day next week.
So okay, then that would mean so we only have one full moon right now. Sad. So yeah, Athazak like he on occasion, makes note of the positions of the moon. Will sometimes during rests conduct rituals, in accordance with the the culture of his peoples. However, tonight is not one of those nights.
All right. Well, Orca will definitely spar with Azizak.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, that'd be unless Cantor or Trig had anything else.
I'm sure
Trig
Trig
is-
has so much to say.
Trig is sitting over by Hane, who is still not moving.
Trig has a lot to say. I suppose I should call us a stupid bitch.
Athazak at one point is tempted to throw a stick near Hane just to see what happens, but chooses not to do so.
Orca will take a break in sparring for a moment and look towards Hane. Should I go talk to him?
I feel like either one of us talking to him would be a very poor choice. I don't think that you and I are the counseling type.
You'd
As
be
you-
surprised.
As you're looking over at Hayne, you can see that he just kind of seems to be staring off into the distance, and that his usual blue flames that float around his head are just a dull gray.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to him. Hold on a moment, Athazak.
And yeah, I'll come with you. It'll be fine. Here, let's figure this out.
Orca's just gonna sit next to Hayne. She's gonna see that he's kind of like looking into nothing, into the distance. You're gonna see that she's gonna very gently like put a hand over his face, just to like see whether there's any reaction to her moving her hand. Are you
No
okay,
response.
buddy? She'll kind of like nudge him a little bit. Are you okay? What's going on?
As you nudge him, he starts to fall over, and Trig catches him.
Oh my god, this. Hayne? Orca looks to Trig. Trig, what's wrong with him?
Trig shrugs.
Does he
Right.
need like a sandwich or something?
He doesn't eat.
Well, I don't know how to fireworks.
Have you... In the time that... This is a different conversation for a different time.
Is
Hayne?
he at like at batteries? Do we need to like? We need to charge him or something? How does this work?
Orca just gives Athazak just a wild look.
Like Athazak is looking at Trig, like asking very sincere questions.
And Trig is staring back. If he could express what he was thinking, he would.
Athazak, go wake up Ren.
I don't know. That's a good idea.
Fine. I will wake up Ren.
I feel like that's a worse idea.
Are you
Wake up Ren.
Are you sure about that? She has been in spring for the last few days.
Well, her boyfriend is comatose, so...
It's not
better than a
comatose.
If it's gotta happen, it's better that I do it than it is to let her do it. So
Yeah.
That's so
You're right,
funny.
she's
After
already
that being
died
like, you know what?
twice.
Never mind. I will go.
Orca's way of waking up Spring kicks the sleeping bag.
So I will say also, I was gonna type this out later, but I'll just do it now. Ren, as Athazak goes to wake you up, he does so, and like you see his face as he's like, hey, I need to talk to you about some. But for a moment, like when you open your eyes as you're kind of like coming into your awakeness and seeing him, like for a split second when you look at his face, he doesn't look like Athazak. He looks like some sort of warped, like monstrous perspective, like caricature of what you normally expect Athazak to look like.
What the fuck?
Also, not sleeping. She's trancing, so it's more like my eyes come back into focus, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
Wait, does
The
Red
fuck?
trance with her eyes open?
No. You imagine how horrifying that
Yeah,
would
what the
be?
fuck?
No.
Fucking
She's trancing,
Gandalf
so it's
over
like,
here.
so she opens her eyes, but it's like it's a slightly different, I imagine, than coming like a waking up from like being asleep. It's more like, kind of coming back, everything sort of coming back into focus.
Sure.
But just being like, yeah, she just looks at me like, ew.
So I imagine like this is the way I'll describe it, and you could tell me whether or not this would be accurate to Ren's experience. But I always like view trancing as kind of like a dreamlike state. Like you have like a semi-awareness of the things going around you, and you're kind of exploring the depths of your mind. And as you're kind of going through your own mental library, just doing whatever it is you do when you're trancing, like you get the feeling of some sort of creeping presence coming up like behind you. And then as you turn to face it, you see this like inky black monster with like a lizard-like face. And as like you're woken up, that creature kind of melds with the vision you have of Athazak before just seeing his regular visage.
Yeah, I'm chilling in my mind palace, and then I am rudely interrupted by this. And I just, as my eyes open, and like, her first reaction is just, ew.
Rude. All right, you know, you and I will talk about that later. Something is going on with your boy toy. His fires ain't the right color, and the shield woman, what you're trying to avoid, was about to come assail you in your trance.
I've already moved past Athuzak and his. I am up and hustling over to what Athuzak refers to as my boy toy.
Orca will see Ren approach, and just to demonstrate the severity of the situation, she'll hold Hane's shoulders and just shake him.
I
lightly
slap Orca's hands away as soon as I get there.
Excuse me? What was that for?
Honey,
I am ignoring Orca.
Oh my god, I forgot how spring is.
So Hane's just like all floppy?
Are you talking to me?
I don't
No.
like that.
I mean, he flopped around a little bit when Orca was shaking him. Yeah,
Does he have his head on or no?
yeah, his head's on.
Okay. You gotta ask these things, you know? Important questions to ask your sometimes headless boyfriend.
it's tipped downward and slightly to the side.
It's just hanging. I look over at Trig just to try to gauge the level of concern with Trig.
Blake stare back.
Of course. I will point at Trig and I will cast message. And I'll ask him, is he okay? What's happening? What's wrong?
No idea. He's been like this ever since the fight.
Was he like this on the boat? And like
Yep.
on our whole travel time? He's been just
Whole
gray
time.
and
Yep.
goopy?
Trig's just been kind of pulling him along.
Wait, has he not said a word since the fight?
Correct.
Oh. Sorry, a lot happened last session.
Yeah. Wolfhart tried to talk to him and received no response.
Ah, right. Thought he just, was in his feelings and needed a minute. I'm sorry, one sec. My phone is ringing. What the? Okay, we're good. Sorry, this is a spam call at 8:30 in the night.
Usually is.
It's the worst time to get a spam phone call. It's very alarming.
Right.
Has this ever happened before? I don't think I've ever seen him like this.
Are you asking Trig again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I assume I wouldn't ask Orca. She wouldn't know she's known him the same amount of time I have.
Fair.
She's definitely not asking Orca.
Trig would respond, I've never seen him like this neither.
I am not the kind of spellcaster to fix this problem. Do I have a single thing? I don't think I do. Because I don't want to hurt him. That's not good. How do I solve this problem? I know the way I solve every problem magically, with a cannonball. I'll just very gently shake Hane and be like, Hane, and just keep going for a little bit.
He wobbles back and forth, but no response.
Oh god. Trying to think of like which person in our party could. Wait, Cantor.
Yes.
Do you? Is there anything magically different about Pain? I can cast it too, but you just do it. So
I mean, I can detect magic. Is there anything different than what I normally see?
Nope.
what the heck? Is this jungle? I fucking hate this jungle. I swear to God, if it's the jungle, I am going to burn it down.
Wait till we leave the jungle before burning it down.
Well, I'd hope that if I leave the jungle, that this won't be happening anymore, Orca. Well, it looks like nobody's going to get sleep. I go wake up Wolfheart.
Might as well.
I'm not very gracious. I shake Wolfheart awake.
I mean, it's got to be pretty
Shake 'em like
close
a
to
rag
the
doll.
the shift change anyway. They
That's
spoke
fair.
and sparred and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, and nothing, and so yeah, you know what? Early wake up. I wake up everybody who's on next shift.
Well,
Mel
it's
makes a
just the
very-
two. It's just the. Oh yeah, and Mel. That's right.
Yeah, it's you and Mel.
Mel makes a squeak because kind of like a plush toy when you push on her because she was so surprised.
Yeah, I don't. Wolfheart definitely gets a slightly more aggressive wake up than Mel, but you know, it's not like a gentle one for Mel either. He's just like, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Mel was buried under her blankets just enough that you couldn't tell
Yeah, I'm
where
like
her face
pulling,
was.
I'm like pulling everything off of her like a burrito.
What's going on?
Hayne is gray.
Yeah.
No, not in like a oh he's kind of dead way. He's gray.
His fire is gray.
And he's all
Okay.
he's also not responding to anything. And Trig doesn't even know what's wrong. He's never seen him like this.
I'll crawl from my comfy fort and listen, man.
Helping Mel detangle herself from like her. I'm like, how do you even carry all these blankets with you when we travel?
You notice actually 3 of them are her coats.
Yeah, that checks out.
Cool. Great. How long has he been like this? A while now. I know he's been really quiet since the fight, but like...
Yeah, he just felt, you know, I thought he just needed some space, but he's still like this.
I have an idea. What if we put his head on?
He already
head
has
is
his head on.
Oh, his head is on. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you can just see the flames.
What if we
through
take
his
the head off?
That is an option. That is also an option. Let's just behead him.
No.
I know.
Don't
I-
ever say it like that ever again.
Okay, fine. Let's take his head off.
All right. As you take Haynes' head off, the flames coalesce and make a ball of gray fire right at his neck stump.
This is truly depressing to look at. Yeah.
Is this like what normally happens when his head comes off, but it's just gray instead of blue?
Correct.
Okay. So the only thing abnormal is still just the color.
Yep. And the non-responsiveness.
Well, yeah, okay. I meant, you know.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. So, have we tried the obvious things of magic, asking Trig, generally talking to him, shaky shake?
Yep.
I like how asking
Yes.
Trig is after magic.
Yeah, I asked Trig.
Well, we
you
need
know,
magic to ask Trig, anyways.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was funny, the order.
It's kind of more of what I remembered. You probably should ask and do in D&D, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
But it's easier for you to communicate with Trig because I have to cast a spell every single time I want to do it.
No, totally fair. Cool. I love that this gets to be me who suggests this. Aggression hasn't been tried yet, has it?
Orca looks at Mel. That's an option?
Not for you.
Why not?
No.
Fine. If you want to
Me?
do it, go for it. Or if you want to do it.
What do you mean aggression? What do you want me to do? Slap him? Punch him?
Oh.
Slap the fireball.
I'm not.
No,
casting
not straight
fireball.
to fireball. Mel's gonna
No, I said slap the fireball, not straight to fireball.
Oh, slap the fireball. Okay.
Those are two different things, yeah.
Sorry, one sec. Real quick pause. Because of your mic, Josh, can you mute when Krista is like doing
Yeah.
stuff? Just because it's like it's the craziest echo. Thank you.
I'm sorry. We thought we had fixed it earlier.
Nah, it still picks up you very well. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So yeah, Haynes like sitting down, right?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah, I think Trig's probably like propping him up so he doesn't flop over.
Well, I mean, Trig caught him when Orca pushed him over, but he's sitting by himself. He's able
Oh,
to
okay.
like, stay upright. It was just
Oh.
the initial force of Orca shoving him was sending him.
I think that's
Perpendicular.
creepier. I'm not gonna lie. Somehow this made it worse. Ugh.
So she's gonna crouch down so that they're like quote unquote eye level. I know he doesn't have a head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm holding Haynes' head.
Yeah. And she's gonna grab his shoulders. And this is a tone of voice you have never heard from Mel. It is louder than normal and very firm. And she's just gonna, McDooley, wake the fuck up. This is not your grave. Get up. With a little shaky shake with it.
I think even Trig winces from that.
Yeah, Orca's staring at Mel in awe.
yeah, that's definitely a Trig flashback to soldier days.
Yeah, but
So-
no, no response from Hayne.
Maybe
Sorry,
we should
Craig.
talk to Shadekeeper Shelby.
Okay, do we know what caused his
It was the fight, right? Like after the fight, he was just acting, different, but I thought it was just, Orca had died again, things were happening. It was a crazy time. What could have possibly happened? I mean, all of us, nobody was exactly fine, but he was fine. And then... Wait, did he start acting weird before or after we brought Orca back?
Before.
Oh, okay.
Orca's gonna try doing an Arcana check on him.
Orca, Hayne's dead.
You're stupid. You're so dumb.
That's such a
You know what?
bitch.
I'll try it too. It's not gonna go much better.
Watch it go great.
Here we go. I'll even make it lucky so I can roll it at advantage.
Wow, a 3. That's a little insane.
It's a 17.
Okay.
I would
Sane
say
also just dead to me.
no. I'd say with a 17. I would say there's nothing explicitly magic happening, but there's something happening to Hane's soul.
Oh no.
Great.
Wait a minute. Soul vision.
Yeah, can I steal Hane's? He's not dead. Well, I mean, in the actual sense of the word. So can I steal Hane's smell vision?
Only if you call it what it actually is.
Oh no.
Do we even know the
But I
name at
can't
this
remember
point?
because I've only ever
I
called it
know.
smell vision, so I don't remember. Wait, no, I know this. It's somewhere in the deep recesses of my mind. It's not a meme.
I'm not going to hold that information. I just want you to call it what it is. It's called spirit sense.
A spirit
wasn't
sight,
really-
right? I was like, I know it's something
Spirit
sight, but I was
sense.
like,
Thank you.
or sense. Sorry. I knew the second one. I knew the second one was like something SE, and then I was like, I can't remember the fucking first word. Okay, fine. I use spirit sense.
All right. You use spirit sense, and everything. And you can see Hane's soul, what it usually is in regular vision. But as you look at it now, you can see that it's the same gray that you can see the center of where his head would be, right in the ball of flame. You can see a little like dollop of black. And as you kind of study it for a second, you can see the black is very slowly getting bigger.
Okay, well, something's definitely going on. There's this stupid little black spot, and I don't know where it's from.
What about with Trig?
Like, is Trig also being affected?
Yeah.
Oh, I look at Trig. How's Trig looking?
Trig looks unaffected. He looks exactly the way he always looks when looked at with spirit sense.
Trig's fine. Congratulations. Could this be from that stupid ritual?
Ritual?
That's
one
the
at
only
the-
thing I could think of. Or physiologically happens if you guys fall into real bad depressions or anxieties or whatnots. Perfect.
Not that I know of. But Hane's kind of unique.
Special case.
Yeah, special case.
Yeah.
I mean, it reads to me almost like shell shock. He's experienced too much in a very short amount of time, and it's sort of, I guess, fried his perception of reality.
I mean, it'd be understandable considering everything that's happened in the last couple days.
As I just like stare at the little black spot, how like can I judge at which point, like if I look at it long enough, can I figure out how long it would maybe ish take to do it, like to become completely black?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Cause I'm lucky. 25.
You can see that it's growing very slowly. It's kind of hard to tell how long it would take because you don't really know. Like, is it going to like take over the entirety of like Hain? Is it just going to take over the flame that is his head currently? As you're kind of looking at it, though, you can see that it kind of flickers a little bit, almost like it just winked at you.
I'm just sort of like staring very intently at this dot, like, what the fuck? Can you still hear me? I'm just like focused. There is nothing else but this little black spot.
No response.
Or is it like a smudge? You try like wiping it off like with a rag?
I'm not sure the soul is a tangible thing that you
Ren
can
like
wipe clean.
slow pivots to turn and like look at Abdizak like a smudge.
He says like,
Big Shine, my boyfriend's soul.
I mean, it's an idea. You know,
The
you
soul is
keep
not something
saying it,
tangible
but
that we
you've
can
yet to
clean.
prove it.
I mean, I
To
guess you
appease
could try.
Abdizak, I try and wipe the smudge.
The smudge bites you.
Oh!
Okay. I like pull my finger back and I just like look over at Abdizak again and I'm like,
You could try like you try like pinching it, just like try and like give it a squish.
What did we see when the black bites her?
Not really anything. Like maybe like just like Ren reacting from. It was just like a what the fuck? It just
Like
bit
a
me
little
type
nip.
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe try crushing it between your hands.
I'm not gonna crush
Oh,
my
not the
boyfriend's
whole
soul in my
soul.
hands, Abdizak.
Just like the little smudgy bit. Yeah.
Oh, so just hole?
Well, I'm sure it'll, like, fill itself.
How exactly is Hain unique amongst the Grey Legion? Is he the only one of his kind, I suppose, for lack of a better term?
Trig looks at Wolf part like offended.
He's like, you think I'm not alive?
Wait,
He
has
said,
Wolfhard
yes,
been awake this whole
Yeah,
yes.
what's
time?
everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got woke up,
It was
Wolfhard got
basically
woke
our
up.
time to go.
You know, I'm not good with words, but I don't know exactly the type of undead that Hain is. Is he unique in this aspect?
Trig would tell whoever speaks to him psychically. Hain
Me.
is unique in the way that his spirit doesn't belong to his body. Usually when they do the ritual, it's recalling the spirit back to the body, but Hain showed up instead.
Huh.
Which seems to imply that the original spirit of the body, this person that Hain was, that he seems to be drawing memories from, the soul wasn't capable of returning through some method, either being trapped or promised elsewhere and incapable of returning. I mean, maybe there's a dissonance between the body and Hain. Perhaps it is due to this ritual, perhaps it's just something else. Sharp enough contrast between perhaps the body's lived experience and then what Hain has been doing. I
The
don't
ritual is to
know.
return things to the way it was.
Hmm.
Then maybe this is.
Jacques Lenore.
I was gonna say, I was like, fuck, I know it's French, and you took it from me. I was right there, Mike. I was right there. You son of a gun. It feels really funny to just use like a French name like Jacques in D&D, though.
Right.
My immersion.
Yeah, as opposed to
Well.
the fucking bear named
Yeah, but
Wayman.
Jacques is just so French. Like, all I imagine is that, like, the original owner of this body had a curly mustache, and, like, it's so French. He's like a character out of Expedition 33.
Which is funny because
Except on the very rare occasion that they swear in French.
True.
Yeah, if her ritual is to return things the way it was, maybe now that we're... Maybe it was just really bad timing. And then after what happened in that fight is when her ritual actually started. Or maybe it spreads and we just reached its area.
It's possible.
Okay, so this is with this theory. Orca's gesturing to Hain. This is Jack. Jack
You know
is.
what? We're gonna go with Jack
well,
is
I
from
don't know
now
how to pronounce.
but
really
like
don't.
instead of Ja. Yeah,
Jacques.
yeah, there you go. But Jack is my new favorite. Yeah, jackass. That's him. Jackass.
If Jackass is this,
Now
Megan,
you
your
guys see
Jack
enemies
is though.
down,
Yeah, you guys weaken your enemies down to 1 hit points. I'm gonna say, how would you like your
Yeah.
jackets?
Question is-
excellent.
where is Hane? Then.
I think well, Haynes obviously that
Yeah, it's entirely possible this is a transitory phase where both of them are attempting to occupy the same body at the same time. Perhaps it could also be a change due to emotional state. His fire does change colors when he feels emotion strongly.
it's fire.
It
Yes.
being a dull, well,
This is
right,
his spirit.
right.
This is who he is.
So, what do we do? Do we speed run to the temple and try to stop this ritual? Or do we go to the
Now
Legion?
that it's for who knows how far away, trying to get back to a place where
Like, responding physically doesn't mean he's not present.
look over at Mel because she's got the easy version.
I'm sorry, what?
Brain speak.
To Hane.
Try talking to Hane.
Brain.
Because he's not dead, so like, you know.
Right. Cool. I brain speak to Hane. It's like just Hane. You doing okay in there, buddy? Are you there, buddy? And
You get static back,
Oh.
and within the static, you can
okay, fucking
hear
spirit box.
something like someone is trying to talk back, but there's interference.
What in the spirit box?
You know, I was maybe gonna let this bitch live at this temple. I'm not
What
anymore.
if someone tried talking to Jackass? Like with the brain speak.
I mean, I'm assuming Mel describes the phenomenon she experienced.
I do, yes. While like
Yeah.
it hit my brain, yeah. I mean, at this point, sure, we'll try speaking to Jacques.
No, this
Same
time
thing.
there is no response. Kind of. I'd say it's like if you tried to use this on like an inanimate object. That's the response
Oh.
you get.
Neat.
No response.
just-
Invalid
Yeah,
target.
invalid
Okay.
target. Thank you.
Exactly.
Well, it is a pretty small speck and technically not owner of the body, so
Well,
For shits and giggles, I try random generate a third thing.
You try what now?
That being?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
questionable third thing that we didn't think of and or know of.
Okay.
You gotta cover the bases in world where entities exist.
I mean, you agree with that, or?
Trig would reply to someone.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Even when someone's shell shocked, they still have some semblance of self-preservation.
Physical response, even if their mind isn't actively aware.
Exactly. There's still instinct, even
Mhm.
if there's nobody at the driver's seat.
This seems more like out-of-body experience, almost. I mean, between the seeming lack of physical response and then when Mel trying to speak to Hain telepathically, there's some sort of interference.
And something bit me.
So I get no response with randomly third thing?
I don't know what the third thing is.
Okay, then the answer is
Oh,
invalid
you're
target.
just trying to. You're just essentially trying to see if there's something else in there that's not Jock or Hain.
Yee.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see what you're. I didn't know what you meant. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
yeah. I was like, random third thing. Like, you want me to fill in the blank? I don't know.
No,
Oh,
random
Give me
third
the
thing,
answer.
we just don't know.
Commune with the orb.
Um, as you try to focus in on a third presence, other than Hain and Jacques,
Joke is.
the static clears up a bit, and you can hear someone's voice coming through, but it's still too much interference to actually hear what they're saying.
Is there any particular identifying tones or like cadence of speaking, or is it just too difficult to determine even that?
I'd say too difficult to even determine that.
Okay.
I relay that information as well. Cool.
I look over at Trig. Do we just keep going? Do we make it to the temple?
I guess I've just been pulling him along, following you. I assumed he would have snapped out of it by now.
It's fair. It's the only option that we are aware of that could have an effect. If it's not whatever this ritual is, then I don't know. The inconvenience of having to be pulled away from our heading like this multiple times is probably allowed this ritual to actually begin.
We have to keep going. I can't get us back here if we leave.
No, I agree.
At this point, we would have to leg it the entire way.
Right. Like I
back
said, this is the only thing that we can think of that might be the cause. Everything else is beyond the beyond our current understanding.
I think Orca and Athuzak are the only two from First Watch that need to sleep, right?
Correct.
Well, since there's nothing for them to do, I look over at Orca and Athuzak and I'm like, go to bed.
Damn, not even a please.
Do you want to be
Yeah,
tired
alright,
for the
fine.
journey ahead?
No, he's fine. It's fine. Now, let's go, Orca. Clearly, we don't want you here. I put my hand on her shoulder and we begin to walk towards wherever sleeping arrangements are. And as we do, as we kind of like walk out of like just as we're walking out of like the light of the fire or whatever, Ren, to you, it looks
I
almost as if
can't with
something.
you.
It almost looks as if something kind of envelops itself around Athuzak, as if he's just like some sort of like living shadow has just kind of cloaks itself over him as he walks out of the light of the fire.
No, we'll one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Yeah, I definitely stare out after Athuzak for like a good second, just being like, what is going on? Thinking like, I need to get my eyes checked. And then she's gonna look back at Hane, and I don't perform any actual watch duties for my watch. I spend the entire time watching Hane's soul. And talking to Hane. Even if he doesn't talk back.
The little smudge, as you guys are referring to it, does
Smudge.
continue to grow as the night continues. It kind of flickers a bit as you continue to watch it, almost like it's uncomfortable with you constantly staring at it.
Yeah, every now and then I talk to the smudge angrily and tell it to go away.
That's what it turned out. The smudge is Hane.
If a flame could flick you off,
Yeah, feelings mutual.
Right. Oh boy. I guess Mel and I should roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess
Perception
you
checks
people
then.
who are actually watching can roll.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I have to reopen it.
Oh, right. Let me add the smudge to the calendar.
Don't smudge my calendar.
I'll smudge your calendar if I want to.
As a smudge. That's gonna be super clear months from now.
All right. You guys hear the usual sounds of the jungle. Nothing approaches the camp. Nothing seems
Bird.
unusual. Yeah, the bird's still going. Before long, the remainder of the watch is over, and you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Speed run breakfast.
You do so. You guys travel through the day. Everybody can go ahead and make perception checks for today.
Not me. I'm looking at the smudge.
I
Alright.
I'm on smudge watch.
every now and then I would like to try to hear through the static at Hayne and or unnamed third thing.
Why do I even try?
For the luck.
Because.
Just a
Alright.
3. Just a 3. Nothing big.
Everybody except for everybody that rolled, except for Athuzak and Orca, you guys would notice the increasing number of undead in the area. Most of them are like either wandering slowly through the woods westward, through the jungle westward, assumed to be heading toward that same spot that all the other undead have congregated. They're not moving at you, even though some of them get pretty close to the party. They don't stop to look at you.
Yeah, they just continue single-mindedly moving forward.
Yep.
Rambling.
Some of them you find on the opposite side of trees, walking into them, trying to force their way through it, to no
Is it-
luck.
I'm assuming it's the same assortment of ghouls, gas, zombies.
Yes.
So, purely undead of the flesh, so to speak.
Undead of the flesh. Is correct. Other than that, they do not bother you. As you continue walking, you reach the end of the day.
Do I get any different answer or sound from Hayne / unnamed thing? I'm sorry.
Did Mike die? Oh, he's left.
No, I'm here. Throughout the day, you would not.
Okay.
Watch can go ahead and roll perception checks if you're stopping for the night.
Okay. I'm noticing a pattern. Okay.
She doesn't want to, but she will trance.
Alright, any conversation for you guys?
Orca's just going to be mostly looking at Hayne, very worried. And just looking in the direction that they're going. Like, she's just very quiet.
Alright, second watch.
Whoever pulls Ren out of her trance will definitely notice that she's much thornier than she was yesterday. As she's getting more and more agitated, she's getting more and more prickly, even on the outside. And I don't roll because I'm back on Smudge Watch, and I go back to talking to Hane.
As you go back into Spirit Sense, you can see that the smudge has grown significantly since you started your trance. And as you start staring at it again, it moves in a way that is reminiscent of someone rolling their eyes.
Oh, great. This bitch again. How much of the volume of Hane's fire is it taking up now?
I'd say maybe 20-25%.
Okay. I thought by significantly it would be more than that, so okay.
It started off pretty small, I think, so.
Well, it's just because she was watching it all day, and so it's like watching paint dry. And then you stop for 4 hours, and then you come back, and it's like, it's bigger now.
It's more dry.
Yeah, it's fair.
In between talking to Hane, I also occasionally threaten the smudge.
All right.
Krista, are you gonna roll?
Yeah, you guys kept talking for first, so I didn't realize it was us.
No. The three of us are second watch.
Okay.
All right. Any conversation for you guys?
No, anything.
Okay.
I'm having plenty of conversations just with Hane's inanimate body, inanimate
Yeah,
body.
yeah, of course, of course. All right. Nothing happens during your watch either. You guys awaken and feel rested, ready to continue the journey another day. Thankfully, you're almost at the temple.
Which one of Hane's associates is this again? This is Scheherazade,
The
right?
X.
Yeah. Scheherazade. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was more the name I was looking for.
Bitch titty McGee.
Wow, that's a. I mean,
That
I
is a
guess,
name.
but she is a lizard folk, so I don't know if she's got much going on in that department.
Hey man, you
Doesn't
make
matter.
very curvy lizard folk.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know.
I've seen things on Twitter. They come in all sizes.
I
Boobs
don't
are
think
boobs are boobs.
I don't think
Anyway.
Twitter is an adequate sense of scale, but fair enough.
After several hours of travel, you guys arrive to a clearing that the temple sits within. At the base of the temple is a large gathering of undead that are just standing there.
Menacingly.
Not menacingly, just lost.
Ali.
You don't tell me what I am menaced by.
Sure.
When you say a lot, how many we talking?
It's hard to tell because you can only see one side of the temple. It could be assumed that they wrap around the entire temple.
Mm-hmm.
Given current estimates, at least on this side, there's around 80.
Oh,
Oofy.
And much like they were against that cliff face, they're just standing.
They're standing. They are like looking around every once in a while. One of them takes a couple steps and looks around
Sure.
further. They're not quite as like idle as the ones by the cliff face, but they're still
Fairly
not
idle.
yeah, they're still pretty idle.
Gotcha.
so how much of a trek from where we are now through the clearing to the temple do we have?
It's about 300 feet.
Oh,
It's
we're
not
basically
very
at
far.
the temple.
Yeah, you're basically there.
Oh, okay. Let me just slap that on the calendar. Reach temple.
Yeah, it is nearing the end of the day.
Mhm.
It is. There's a couple hours left of sunlight still, but
Well,
I guess we go look for this bitch.
do we see a way in?
at the top of the large stairs that scale up the side of the building, you see a couple doors. There's one at the very top platform near the very tip, and there's one on a section just below that, on this side at least.
So we have to go all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Are the undead forming like a really dense pack, or are they like we would
They're
be able
pretty
to
spread out.
walk through? Okay.
Yeah, you can walk through them.
What's the range on detect magic? 60 feet?
I think it's
believe so.
30. It's either 30 or 60.
Joe?
I'm looking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know if you'd heard me.
Detect magic has a range of self, so within 30 feet of you.
Okay, I was like, oh.
Clicking for reference.
Well,
Then might as well cast it because it's free for me.
Might as well.
yeah, keep it up, sonar.
Not sonar. Lighthouse. Rotating aim for a security camera.
Well, normally the person that we use to scope things out is a little incapacitated right now, so
Yeah.
do we just walk in?
Might as well.
I mean,
I mean, can probably make all of us invisible. I think,
Or
between Cantor and I.
possibly we could have Trig take a look if he's willing. Since he would blend in a little better than we would at the moment.
Are there any skeletons down there?
No.
I guess he would technically still be the closest, but
Yeah, I'm more close to the undead. Just a thought.
Trig will shrug.
Cantor, how many people could you make invisible if we needed?
That is a great question.
should be 4.
I just
I
can't remember
have-
how the spell slots warlocks have.
I have level 6
Yeah.
spell right now, so
They automatically upcast to the highest level that he has.
yeah.
And the
So
highest he has is 5th?
I have 6th level right now.
Oh, okay.
Does
Technically,
it
you
go?
could do.
I
Does
have
it go up to 6th level?
I have mental prison, so
Well, right, but
I can't remember how I got that.
your spells higher than 5th level are basically just once a day abilities that replicate the effect of a spell. You don't get a spell slot for that.
Okay.
So your highest spell slot level is 5th.
Okay, so then yeah, 6 people.
Okay,
I
so
believe.
5th. So you could do 4. And I could then also do it at 5th level and do 4. Or I could do 6th level and do 5 if we're math of how many people we have.
I mean, it should be 8.
We're 8, right? So we need, yeah, okay.
No. So, I mean, 4 and 4 would do it.
Yeah. Anybody have a better idea?
No, not really.
Not at the moment.
I check on the level of coverage the smudge has got now. What are we at here?
Say like 30, 35%.
Okay. I guess there's He's just like a walking target dummy.
Should we go up?
So yeah, I'm sorry, just to make sure that I'm understanding too what's going on. Like, as we're congregating around the temple, the undead are also congregating around the temple, or
We're not at the temple yet.
We're
I
about
thought we
300
were like
feet.
right outside of it.
Yeah, we're about
Well,
300 feet
yes.
away from the temple, and on this
They're at
side,
the foot of the temple.
yeah, there's about 80 of them at the foot of the temple in this clearing in front of us. We could assume that there's probably more also like on the other sides of the temple that we don't see, but in front of us, what we've got right now is about 80 just kind of trambling around. Like they're not really doing anything. And they're not like tightly packed together, so we could get through them.
Theoretically.
Yes, obviously, surprises notwithstanding.
Yeah. I
mean, if there's an entrance only at the top, that we don't see another one. Is there? I mean, and I know you've probably maybe never been to this temple before, but is there any other way in that you've ever heard about?
Okay, so well, we'll do two things. Josh, did you see the thing I put in my little thing? Because I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, my other question would be, would I have knowledge of other entrances to this temple? And if not, would this be the kind of thing that were I to commune with the ancestors, like they would have knowledge of it that they would be able to then pass on to me?
You wouldn't know of another entrance. This temple is technically forbidden to visit, given its dark history. The ancestors, however, might be able to pass you some knowledge. So I would say you can make a history check at advantage.
Anyone want to give me guidance or anything?
Sure.
All right, let's see here.
Okay.
Nice. Hell yeah.
The ancestors would be able to tell you that there used to be a hidden entrance, and it would be on the south side of the temple. But they blocked it a long time ago to keep the things that are in the temple in the temple.
So, okay, so while Athazak is communing with the ancestors, the rest of you would see him kind of take like a prayer-like position, and then like 4 spiritual, like lizard folk would appear around him, and he would engage in communication with them. Say, after doing so, he would relay to the party that yes, there is another entrance to the temple, but it is sealed, and the reason it is sealed is because the ancestors did not want what is in the temple coming back out again. So, may not necessarily be the best option we have for entering the temple.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, if anybody has anything else they want to think about, talk about, bring up, now's the time.
I'm all good.
It's about this time that the door at the top of the temple opens,
All right.
and a large snake-like being slithers its way out through the door. Has a large staff in one hand. It begins chanting something and waving the staff in the air, and you see all the undead kind of stop and look up at it. And then the Yanti stops chanting, and the undead all kind of stop and pause for a moment. And then sections of different undead begin to wander westward towards you guys.
Does this include Hane at the
No.
looking?
I forget, Josh, did we ever establish whether or not my tribe has any form of like relationship, be it like neutral, antagonistic, or otherwise, with the Yuan-Ti?
Very little dealings, probably. They mostly stay in this area. You've probably worked with people that have worked with the Yanti as like a third party, but not directly with them themselves.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure like the sight of me wouldn't necessarily be like, that guy, get that fucker.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, are they moving towards us with any like killing intent, or that just so happens to be the way that they are moving?
It's just the way
just-
that they're moving. They're moving
just shuffling
it's
like the others?
just like everything else. Yep. Very slowly,
Okay.
just meandering.
Happen to be in the path.
Yep.
Does the auntie go back inside?
Not at the moment.
They're just
It appears
watching?
to just be watching the undead as they begin to move.
And you said they're all moving towards us now?
Not all of them, only a small percentage of them. There's about 20% that have begun moving. You see some wrap around from the far side of the building as they all begin moving toward you guys, mostly just because you're westward.
Well, my point still stands. Does
At
anybody
us
have anything?
directionally, not at us threatening. No.
Well, we're not gonna have detect magic so long as we're doing invisibility, so fingers crossed.
I have detect magic.
Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, yay. The temple has a map.
Of course it does. This is an
And
encounter we've been planning for weeks, and yet
And it's not a grass map.
Well, there's some grass, but
yeah.
It's not a grass map, so.
I know.
So you guys can see he's up here on the top platform, There's a door underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a door right here.
Oh, okay.
You do not see a way to get to the platform he is on. Therefore, that door is likely your way in.
What's the space between the bottom door and the top platform?
The space, it's over like the top roof of the door.
No, I know how how much between the two. Like, what's the?
What's the clearance?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a 15-foot.
Oh, okay.
Like she could climb it in theory.
Yeah, I was just more curious, like if it was like a huge gap or not.
Not that big.
Okay. Well, Cantor and I will cast invisibility, I guess.
All right. Yeah, after about a minute or so of him watching the undead, he will go back in through the door.
I will do myself, Haintrig, and Wolfheart.
At no time like the present.
We should probably let Mel be near the front, just for detect magic.
If I get got, I'm gonna be so mad.
Everybody must stay within 30 feet, basically. Don't just fucking zip off by yourself, or else you could trip something that Mel doesn't see. How much temporary HP do we get from you again?
16.
17.
17.
Nice, thanks. Remember, and I had accidentally removed it.
All right, Athuzak, as you get there, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, he does have advantage because he doesn't have to be able to see the trap, just has to be able to not be hindered.
Yep. As you step on a loose step on the way up, the two pillars next to you shoot darts out. You're just able to avoid most of the damage. You do, however, take 2 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
We, I guess, keep an eye out now for traps on the way up.
Probably not a bad idea. Who's keeping an eye out for traps?
Orcas.
All right. Make an investigation check.
Hell yeah, Orca.
All
I
right.
came up with a system. We're good. I had to change the hands that I do.
Slide. Step,
I had to-
slide.
All right. Yeah, you're able to see now that the steps at the spot there that Athuzak is at are indeed trapped. You just have to be careful where you're stepping to avoid it. You're able to find which steps trigger the dart trap and relay that information so that people do not step on them.
Cool. Aztec,
Yeah.
you're in the front. You're also looking for traps, right? Or are
Sure.
you just zooming?
I'm just trying to get my token out of the way so other people can keep moving forward.
Yes, but Josh is using that as you're going there, so.
All right.
My assumption would be that I am moving behind Orca, like maybe still at the front, but like me and Orca are essentially like physical wall and trap detection for Mel as she proceeds forward.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The
All right.
tank.
You guys reach the door.
Buff bodyguards.
You find a large copper door that is firmly in place and appears to be sealed.
What the hell?
Oh, also so that we don't lose Hane, who's, just not Hane really right now. I'm holding on to Hane's hand.
Okay.
Just so that
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't just like wander or
Yeah,
just
sure.
get taken away from us or something,
mean,
or just get left behind.
Trig was already doing that because he has blind sight, but if you want to, you can.
She's still doing it anyways.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Ren is doing it for Ren's own peace of mind.
All right then.
I mean, do the doors
Mel,
have any?
you can tell that the doors have magic on them. They have abjuration and enchantment magic.
I relay that.
Is there any inscription on the doors?
Yes, there is actually.
Yeah.
What languages do people know?
Ask Mel. Mel covers everything.
Yeah.
Say, Athazak knows Draconic, Giant, and Common.
Orca knows Elvish, Common, and Abyssal.
We don't have
Orca.
time for what I have.
Yeah, it's probably Orca then. Would be my assumption, but I don't know.
Okay, it does have it. Mel,
Hi.
you find the inscription written in Druidic.
Ooh.
I love that joint ooh on that. Okay.
The passage reads, "The temple is sealed for the safety of others. Should anybody wish to enter, they must bring forth 4 separate offerings to the temple and place them into the pyres."
Yo. So she reads it out loud at first, and towards the end, she just groans and like rests her head against the stone for a second. It's just before she stands up and then says what it is.
Do we see any notable pyres?
Yes, you do. They're in the corners.
Oh, the bottom corners.
Yep, around the exterior.
1, 2. Oh, okay. This one had a plant on it, so. Oh,
Yeah,
it
these
just
ones
be.
are
Oh,
up above,
oh,
so
okay.
you
this
can't
is
reach
up.
those. You have to, down here. Oh, along almost the outer corners.
What if I just go throw 4 enlightened berries?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
right.
are, like,
He
what
did
are the
say different.
specifics?
No.
Yeah.
4 different
Oh.
offerings.
I mean, there's
Yep.
4 different enlightened berries.
Was there any specific sort
We're
of
not going off
offerings
Fey
that you
rules here.
suggested?
There was no specifics given. That's all the inscription says.
And the ancestors were always big on ritualistic sacrifice.
So I guess it's you we're throwing in the pyre?
No! Throw you in the pyre!
I already died for all you a few times.
Maybe start without that kind of sacrifice.
I wasn't going to suggest that at all until she started it.
It was a joke.
Alright, what do we got on us? For real.
I have enlightened berries.
Okay, that's 1.
I don't have anything.
Well, give me 10
I have
minutes and I
money.
can come back with something.
I have money.
I also have I have silk from Vithian, the whoever I got that amulet from originally, way back when. So there's 2.
Would it be
Okay,
safe
okay.
to assume, Josh, that we can use like material objects as sacrifices to the pyre, or are these supposed to be like blood sacrifices?
There are specifically offerings, not sacrifices.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the language did call for offerings.
Orca.
You would also have insight, Atherzak, that this temple isn't. Money is no good here, obviously.
Mhm.
So if you offer it coin, it might reject that. Keeping in with your knowledge of it, you're guessing that the offering would have to be something adequate to what a holy temple would consider to be a good offering, considering that the inscription reads that you're offering specifically to the temple.
Okay. So I would communicate that information to everyone else.
Orca's going to offer up her sword. Not the Obsidian Dream, but the one she had been primarily using before that one.
All right, that's so far about the only valid offering we have. Well, maybe the silk.
I think the silk. The light berries I'm less confident on now. The silk I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure will count. I also technically have the components that I use to do teleportation circle are like rare inks and chalks like that are infused, which seems very offering-y as I do use them in an offering sense to cast teleportation circle. So an asterisk maybe there. Maybe. I'm saying a maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like holy incense, probably, but
I know. I'm putting it out there as another potential if we're desperate and
potential.
nothing else is working. Last
Yeah.
ditch effort we can maybe try. So sword and silk. Anybody have anything else?
I have it right down as Sylvester's ruby necklace. So I have a ruby necklace.
That's probably good too.
All I really got of value is money.
One more. Cantor,
Right.
Trig. Can you pat down Hane? I
technically have my old robes that I don't wear anymore because I wear my armor, my like new robes. So I have my old season's finest robes,
Maybe.
which is it's a magical item. So
Oh, sure.
it's the ones that like shift with my season and yada yada yada. And I was gonna consume it for magical crack, but this seems more important.
The only other thing that I was going to have to offer, which isn't even technically a magical item, it's just an item of like spiritual significance, is Athazak still carries with him his seer's robes. He just doesn't ever wear them.
I mean,
That might be better than my
think,
robes.
Yeah, I think emotional significance in this instance bears more weight than just being magical.
Yeah.
Because they are offerings, and you generally offer up things that are nice, but you can live without, as opposed to a sacrifice.
Yeah. I don't want to lose concentration on invisibility by accidentally triggering a trap heading to one of these pyres. So I will give Athuzak my silk and also the robes just in case one or the other doesn't work and he can use the other one.
All right. So Athazak would go to each of the pyres. Let's say he would carefully go to each of the pyres and place each of the items in there, saving his robes for last. And he takes a moment, kind of just says a prayer of his people to himself quickly before relinquishing the robes reluctantly, and then coming back to see if the offering is accepted.
Okay, so you're taking, what are the 4 items again? So we have Orca Sword, the Silk, and then 2 sets of robes.
No, Ruby Necklace from Mel
Ruby Necklace, okay.
is technically the 3rd, and then my set of robes are just like an extra, just in case something doesn't work. If we essentially we have 5 items, just in case one of the 4 fails.
Sure. Alright, Athozak, which item are you placing on which altar?
So I would place the sword in the top right altar. I'd place the silks in the bottom right altar. I would place the necklace in the bottom left altar, and then I would place my seer's robes in the top left altar.
Okay. Orca, was your sword magical at all?
No.
Alright. As you place your robes in the last pyre, all of the pyres ignite. The flame soars up 10 feet into the air as the inferno rages, and you guys hear a click at the temple door.
Hey,
Woo!
let's go. We should remove this silk. Wow,
That is
carried
not-
that shit around me for fucking ever.
yeah, that stuff is not subtle.
Orca staring mournfully at the pyre that held her first sword, but then she just heads over to the door.
Traps, trap, 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 trap.
The Athozak collects the ashes from his robes.
Right.
I wait for Orca to check the door for traps.
Do I need to do another investigation check?
Yes.
Okay. Investigation.
Right. You do not find any traps on the door.
Is there anything weirdly magical on the door anymore now that it's open?
The magic is still there. It's
Okay.
just the door is unlocked.
Well, fingers crossed it doesn't blow up.
Fingers crossed.
And I guess we go inside.
All right.
Speak
You guys
now or
following?
forever hold your peace.
You guys following Orca inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Orca, make a strength save.
Okay.
Yikes.
I was gonna say, like, I'm actually am giving her the room for this.
Strength, you said?
Yep.
Sunday is star strength.
Mel's like, I am 30 feet away from you and no closer.
Alright, come on.
No, I'll be that much closer.
Okay, not bad.
I know where
Not
my
terrible.
skills lie.
Not terrible. Not terrible. Which trap triggers first is the question.
Oh,
Jesus!
no.
Oh, okay, that one. You get a classic log trap. You try to step in through the door. You trigger a tripwire right on the other side, and a hidden log swings down from the ceiling, bludgeoning you. You are not tossed backward into the party, as you're able to kind of resist the force of the push. Unfortunately, though, that does cause more damage. You take a whopping 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good
17,
God.
17 temp HP.
I do have 17 HP.
Yep, so you
Yep.
take 12 after that.
Okay. That's
However, he said which of the traps, meaning There might be another.
There might be.
Times 12. Okay.
This is a really poor time for Hane to be fucking incapacitated.
Alright. Is there anything else?
Not currently.
Can
Yeah.
she do another?
Hey guys, I don't find any traps.
Hey guys, it looks good to me. Bam.
I'm just
It's
imagining
like-
the look of horror on the party.
Anybody else
Athazak
with
is
better
going to
eyeballs?
say Athazak is going to look for like a larger, somewhat round piece of rubble. He's gonna tell everybody to back away from the door, and then he's just gonna bowl it like through the entrance a ways just to see if it sets off any traps, and just like move back away from the door frame as soon as he does to avoid getting hit by anything it might trigger.
Orca moves out of the way.
Okay. Are you moving out of the way back out of the temple, or are you proceeding further into the hallway?
I don't like that you asked that. Okay, Orca's
You
gonna go
shouldn't.
down towards
Coming
where.
back out of the temple.
Yeah. Was I ever inside the temple? Like, I feel like I
Little
hit
bit.
Well,
one-
yes. A little bit.
You are in the doorway.
Yeah. So she's going. Yeah, going back down.
Are you coming towards us?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You are able to do so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that
Yeah, welcome
fear,
to Traps with Josh.
Yeah, that fear. Do you see why we're so careful now about wording?
Are you going down or are you going to the side? Fuck.
Yep.
Maybe the position matters.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to go, and that's in.
I mean,
Yeah,
does
Athazak rolls the rock in, and nothing else happens. So,
Rock.
yeah.
well, a piece of rubble. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it was a log
bull-
trap.
Well, Athazak
Or-
said he was going to roll a piece of rubble in to see if anything else happened.
Yeah, I was
Ew.
just trying to see if I could set off any more floor traps, because I figured the
Yeah.
rubble would be heavy enough to set them off.
Good
Valid.
point. Very smart. Well,
Orca
I guess
looks
we.
at
Ooh,
Athazak.
sorry, conveniently bounced over all of them.
The
Crazy.
fucking bouncy ball.
It's fucking crazy. Anyways, die.
Orca looks at Athazak and just kind of is like, "You can go. You go first."
You look where you think Athuzek is. We're all invisible.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, just sorry, that's not really how this works. I'm not really the trap person. I was just I can't keep kicking a rock everywhere in order to get us places.
You can still go first.
I have a thought.
Yes, Cantor?
Is it possible, Athazak, you could send your echo if that's feasible at all? Maybe that might trigger something and it won't technically do too much damage, I guess. I don't know. It's just like I said, it's just a thought.
Technically,
want
the
me to
Athazak don't
send-
trigger traps.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
I just wanted to
I
make
would
you aware.
say I would let you know that the echo doesn't have like physical form or weight in that
Doesn't
way. Yeah, like I would
Doesn't look,
communicate
though.
that to you.
Well, is it
And then be
possible
offended.
that the echo could look for traps as it goes through? Is that a feasibility?
So the thing, like, it can, but like it can only do so as well as I can, and I suck shit at that. Like my investigation is a +2.
I mean, Orca was rolling with a +1, so.
Okay, I thought hers was better than mine. I'm sorry.
No.
I've been crossing my fingers, and for some reason, it's working.
I can't remember if it's.
Sure,
Wait,
yeah,
is it
that's
Trig?
working for sure.
Is it Trig or Hane that's the. No, it's Hane. Hane does the investigating.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Who's the
Yeah.
I
second
mean, does
best
anyone
right
have
now?
better than a
Hardly, yeah.
+2 to investigation besides Hane?
Definitely.
No idea.
I could make mine a +5 by cheating.
I have +3.
Ooh.
I have +7.
Cantor.
That
Yeah.
will stick Cantor on Orca's shoulders.
You have to remember, if Cantor takes damage, he has to roll concentration on invisibility.
Yeah,
just saying.
that's the main reason that I don't really want to go, but it may be our best option, unfortunately. That's up to you guys.
Look, the
You
two
ready,
of you combined equal.
If only it worked that way.
I mean, I've got proficiency in investigation, so.
Then we're just gonna Voltron Cantor onto Orca.
All right, Cantor, you ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
All right, let's try this again. Okay, investigation.
Well, he should be the one doing the
Yeah,
investigating.
I'll do the investigation, and I'm also going to use guidance
Woo!
because knowing my roles, I'm gonna
Guidance
need
is
it.
concentration.
Oh well, shit.
Woo!
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys investigating from the entrance, or are you going in?
I think we would be going in slowly while investigating.
You begin moving in slowly, and you get about 5 feet in, and you notice a very fine piece of what would be like spider silk across right at Orca's eye level that she doesn't seem to notice.
Wait, stop.
What is it?
I pointed out like it's very fine silk right here, right in
You're
front of your
invisible.
eyes. Okay,
Okay.
it's right about your eye level where you're holding me.
Yeah, because it's about at your feet. So if you're on top of Orca.
Oh. Well, yeah, I thought I just assumed somebody's always carrying me, but yeah.
All right.
Then,
So I guess
yeah.
we limbo our way out of here. Orca's gonna put Cantor down for the time being and carefully go underneath the silk.
Okay. You are able to do so very carefully.
And waiting for Cantor's Orca, she'll stand up with him on her shoulders.
We might have to make ourselves uninvisible. This might be a disaster trying to get through traps when we can't see where other people are going.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, this could be a problem.
Yeah. That it is a potential risk, isn't it?
Because, like, currently, we'd all have to just try and figure out where each other is to not bump into each other, knock someone into a trap. I think we just have to be uninvisible.
All right.
From where we are up here, like, are the undead, like, looking at us? Do they see us up here?
Well, you're currently invisible, so no.
No, sorry, but, like, if, like, from where we're standing, like, do they have, like, line of sight of, like, this area?
Yes.
/ are they looking in this direction?
No.
Okay, well, I guess everybody shuffle up as close to the door as possible, and then... Because Orca's only made it how far in?
10 feet.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, everybody just gets close to as close to the door as possible, and just don't draw attention to yourself, and then... I guess who's... Cantor has himself, Athzak, Orca, and Mel.
Correct.
So you four go first. Because now Mel and Athuzak can get in there, and then Cantor can drop his invisibility. You guys will be able to see and not hit the wire. and then we can shuffle in behind, and then I can drop my invisibility so that the undead don't see us. Cool, go team.
Or also, just another random thought, maybe you don't drop your invisibility just yet. Since some of us will be visible, we can kind of point things out. But I don't know if you want to remain invisible inside. That's entirely up to you. For a surprise factor.
We can try that and just be very careful. I guess somebody who is visible can count bodies. I'll let the next person know it's clear. Because it's been like 2 traps in 10 feet, so it can only get worse from here. So yes, Cantor's group goes first. He can drop invisibility. I'll keep my group invisible for now.
Okay.
Off we go. How wide is like hallway thing that we're in? It's hard to tell as we have a outside top-down view of a temple.
Yeah, it is 5 feet wide. It's a very narrow passage. Orca, as you are, and Cantor technically, as you guys are in the temple itself, you can see about 20 feet ahead of you is a door.
We got a door.
All right.
Are there more markings on this door?
No.
Just a door?
Yep. This one is made of wood and looks to be in poor condition. It is nearly rotting away. It looks very flimsy to the touch.
Maybe that's why there's so many traps, because this door ain't worth shit.
That would make sense.
I don't trust the not shit door.
I guess now, though, Cantor is able to put up... Because Mel's detect magic is definitely going to probably be done by now. It's got to be more than 10 minutes.
Yes.
But Cantor's not holding invisibility anymore, so he can do detect magic.
Yep.
So keep going. Keep looking for traps. Because we're all stuck behind you guys. That tiny ass hallway.
I will tell you, Cantor, you do not see any further traps in this hallway.
Nothing that I can see.
Is there any magic on the flimsy wooden door?
No.
Oh.
Not that you would be aware outside.
Well, I know me not out here. I'm trying to just push this along, so I'm saying, like, from Cantor's POV, is there any magic on the door? Because he can... I'll
Orca
take
and
that as a
Cantor,
no.
you guys are in the front, so I'm just waiting on you guys to tell me what you're doing.
Well, we relayed back the message about the door. What do we want to do? We want to try and open it. We want to investigate it. I'd say we should investigate it. I'd look at the door. Is there anything on it?
Make an investigation check.
Any writings? Any, whatever.
You don't find any writings. If there was anything here, it has long since faded. The door is on its last legs of life, as it has been here for a very long time. The wood is rotting through to its core. It is still held in place, as the door has not moved in probably a long time. You're guessing that if you were to try to open it, the door may fall apart.
And there's no other door in this hallway.
That's correct. Well, there is technically on the other side you came through.
Thank you. Thank you. I was wondering about that one specifically.
But there are no additional doors that you have not traveled through or are currently standing next to.
Well, Orca's gonna do an investigation check just to see if there's any sort of trap on it.
Okay.
On her own. She trusts Cantor, but she also wants to just see on her own.
Sure.
I didn't cross my fingers. I didn't cross my fingers.
Yeah, that door's made of wood.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate for traps since that's kind of what I'm doing at this point. So
I would have included that in with your 15.
okay.
Yep, you found none.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think it's safe. I make no promises, but it looks just like a rotten old door.
Orca's gonna grab her sword, the one that she did not offer, and she's going to like lightly tap the door with her sword.
All right. You tap the door with your sword. It plunges through the rotten wood, and the door crumbles.
Well, the good news, gang, is that there isn't a door anymore.
Yeah, the lingering dust is kicked into
Exactly
the air.
why Cantor started coughing.
Yeah, you guys are in a rough situation, covered in hundreds, if not thousands, of years of accumulated dust.
Thank you, Orca. Truly.
I mean, anybody that would have moved that door would have happened too, so.
You're welcome.
Good news is the door wasn't trapped.
That is excellent news.
I mean, if you think about it implicitly, the door itself was a trap. Against things
kinda.
invisible.
You guys find on the other side of this now debris door a 15 by 15 by 10 room with a ladder in the middle that goes both up and down.
Well, which direction are we heading?
Anything special about the floor? Does it look like there's any obvious traps or hidden traps or anything like that inside?
Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Woohoo! I'm gonna
I'd
use
like to look at the
guidance
dust
because I
trail.
can now.
The dust trail?
The dust trail. If anyone's been through here, that's gonna be less dusty.
There would not be much of a dust trail left, given it was all just kicked into the air.
19.
So all the dust in this entire room was kicked in the air because the door fell.
At least in the surrounding area. You can go further in and take a look, but Cantor, you do not find any traps.
I believe it's safe.
All right.
All right, and Mel, you can make a survival check. Now that the room is declared safe. All right. You do not find any remnants of people traveling on this floor, which includes anything serpentine-like either.
Okay, thank you. I was gonna make you speak the correction as well. So
Yeah.
All right. Orca's gonna, with Cantor's permission, gently pick him up and very slowly and carefully walk through the door.
All right. You guys walk through the door, stepping into this room. It's 15 by 15 and 10 feet high. So it's effectively, there's 5 feet all the way around, and then in the middle is the 5-foot section where the ladder is. It is vertical, and it goes both up and down.
What are you thinking, Cantor? Going down or going up?
Well, the snake person might be up, but God knows how much bigger it is down. So can we look up? Is there like a hole or is there a hatch?
There is a hole.
Okay, can I look up and see how far up it goes, and the same for down?
It goes up 10 feet. Right at the other edge of the 10-foot of the height is the top of the ladder that leads to another platform. You can see, I'll say given your investigation, you can see the tip of a tail hanging down, just the slightest amount into the opening.
Huh.
And you look
Tail?
down and you see darkness.
All the way up to 30 feet, I'm assuming.
As far as your dark vision can go and beyond.
I have, what was it, Devil's Sight.
Yeah, so you have 120 feet, and it is further down than that.
That's a long way down. But I'm also talking very low now, and I also point up. I see a tail? Looks like a tail right there. So I'm not talking too loud as to not draw attention.
Huh.
But I
Orca will nod, or if she's Cantor took off the invisibility, right?
Yes.
All right. Orca will nod quietly, not say anything, and just gesture upwards. Like, are we going up then?
I have another idea. I'm going to use minor illusion to write in the air glowing letters. There's a tail at the top of this ladder. What do? For the others to read that are behind us.
I guess we've probably all shuffled in by now.
Mm-hmm.
So super far way down, and then snaky tail above us. Probably the Yanti that we saw earlier.
Most likely.
Do we want to send somebody up that's invisible to take a peek?
But he's a magic man. Well, if he can see them.
Well, it would be safer than, like, me trying to climb up there in full visibility.
I mean, we also
Just
don't-
saying, it's options. Options, guys.
I mean-
That's what I'm looking for here, is options.
We also don't necessarily know if that's actually the Yanti leader, I'm assuming who that is, or if it's just a guard.
Does that tail look like
Oh.
it's been moving? Does it look old?
It's a stationary tail.
I could just rip him down here.
I saved that for last option.
Since the tail, you say it's hanging off, right? Like from above us?
Yeah, well, Cantor sees the tip of it. It's not like fully hanging into the area that you're in. He just barely is able to make out the tip of the tail.
And so sorry, can you just re-clarify this room for me again? It's like a pit in the middle? With the
Yeah, it's
ladder
a
going
giant.
down?
It's a hole. Yeah, it's a
Is
5
there,
foot by
like-
5 foot hole.
Okay. Oh, 5 foot by 5 foot. Okay, that's not as big as I thought it was. Is there
That's
like
big enough
any
for the
like
ladder.
yeah, is there any like barrier or anything around the hole to like stop people from falling in, or it's very much like pit? Okay. But realistically, if I walk forward, I should be able to like look up.
Yeah.
And see where the tail is coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that, but like as minimal amount of myself as I want to stick out like as possible, just to see.
Okay. Are you still invisible or?
Yeah, I'm still invisible. My invisibility on our group is still up.
Okay.
I don't
Just
know.
wanted to
I have an
clarify.
hour. I don't know how long we would consider it's been since we started this, but
15,
It's
20
been
minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Yeah, you look without exposing yourself too much to the opening. You aren't able to see much from your angle. You do see the top of the staff from the Auntie poking up over the gap, and the top of his large fanned head. But that's it.
Is it the same one though? Like that
Yes.
staff is the same as the okay. I like kind of go back to the group and I just whisper like, it's the same one who was outside.
Was there any movement on anything that you saw up there?
Didn't move at all.
Yeah, he was just stationary.
So do we want to go up?
Yeah, I'm just debating the difference between, there's idle animation and then there's like not alive kind of difference is what I'm trying to see. If anybody
Well, it's the one that
find out.
it's the one that we saw outside earlier doing stuff to make the undead shuffle along. So it's definitely alive.
Yes, I was that, or it could be something posing as that, and this is the real one that's been dead for 100. I don't know. Just spitting out ideas.
I say we just go up.
Couldn't Ren verify that with Spirit Sight or Spirit Sense?
Just see if it's like a real one. Yeah, I think I have to be able to. Wait, do I have to be able to see Hane? Hang on, I can't remember. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I have to be able to see Hane.
Gotcha.
So I'd have to drop our invisibility as well. Oh fuck! God damn it, prestidigitation. Why are you also concentration? Shit. I mean, it must be the same one that we saw. Like, it didn't take us that long to get in here. It'd be pretty crazy for them to swap it out with a. Also, I think if it had been dead for that long, it wouldn't look so. Not dead.
Well, like I said, it's just a thought. I'm just spitballing any possibilities here.
Realistically, I could like slide along the wall to like sort of the other side of this room and then have a better view of Snake Man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to snake me, why are we so worried about this? There's like 7 of us.
Yes, I say we just go up.
Wait, I thought there was only the ladder down.
No,
No,
we
it's a
go
ladder up
or
and down.
Oh, okay, sorry, I missed the ladder up part. I only heard the ladder down.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
'cause-
If anybody wanted to creep up that ladder and kind of like peek their head into that room and see what's up there,
How does
which
the
is kind
Snake
of what you
Man
did.
climb up a ladder with no legs?
He was already up there.
Killer upper arm strength.
Hey?
Well, he's not always up there. This is Mike talking. He's not always up there. He's got to get up there somehow.
Hey man, he might always be up
You
there.
got that
He's
killer
just-
upper
always
body,
up
man.
there.
I don't know what to tell you.
Clearly he cast Levitate.
Or
Also,
maybe
snakes
he's
can
tall enough
climb.
to just pull himself up.
Yeah, I mean,
Snakes
yeah.
are great climbers.
They do.
Yeah, I just want to like rotate to the other side of this room more so that I can like get a better view again without just like walking into the middle of the room.
Sure.
Maybe he's asleep. Maybe he fell asleep right after he was done his spell, you know? I also just want to see where he's looking. Maybe he's not even looking at the hole. Yeah, I just keep going around to see.
Yeah, you keep going around and Every view that you get is the back of his head.
Okay, so he's not even looking at the middle of the room.
No.
Oh. All right, well, eventually, okay, I go back and I'm like, all right, we have two options. We can either fight this guy here, or he's not even looking. We could maybe just sneak into the middle.
Or there's a third option.
Which is
We
what?
all kind of hide in the corners of the room, make some noise towards the middle, and maybe if he pokes his head down or comes down to look and see what's going on, we can ambush him if needed.
Okay, so the fight option.
Yeah.
I've got an even better idea. I've got a fucking bear chain attached, or a bear trap attached to a chain, and I can just hook the motherfucker and pull him down here.
Okay, so the option is so essentially we need to know if the option is, are we fighting him, or are we just going to try and scoot by and not fight him? Yes, Mel.
I was just kind of wondering, do we need to fight them?
I don't know. Who knows what's underneath us?
Yeah,
I mean, we could go down.
I think
We
I
can try and sneak down.
missed a point in our plan. Like, what?
Well, the problem is we don't know if this ritual is being conducted, if it will be at the top or at the bottom. It's going to be one of the two.
Aren't we basically almost at the top, though? Because the top
Yes.
is just this part that's like right above us with Snake Man.
Yeah.
Correct.
And so far, all we see is Snake Man. And
So
we don't
far.
hear anything else either. And this is still like a temple. There's got to be some echo. I assume we'd hear something if somebody else was shuffling around up there.
Maybe.
Or, chanting or incanting or whatever.
That's why I figured if something is alive up there and moving, you'd be able to hear it or see it or something. But if not hearing like absolutely anything, I'm not 100% sure exactly what's up there.
Wolfheart, wait, does Wolfheart see in the dark like it's completely normal? Or does he like still, are you still slightly impacted by like,
Nope.
like if you look down the hole, you probably see farther than all of us?
Yeah.
You're invisible. What do you see down the hole?
Yeah, I guess I can look down.
Yeah, you peer into the hole and you see the ladder that descends 150 feet down before stopping in a nicely... Well, you wouldn't be able to tell much other than the floor looks like it's in good condition.
I mean, all
Recently polished.
All I can see is that it goes down 150 feet, but the floor looks polished, so it's either trod often or intentionally clean.
You don't see any people down there? Creatures?
It's only a 5-foot hole and then 150 feet down. No, I
Oh,
have no
I'm sorry. I didn't know if
vantage
it opened up at the bottom, but yeah, okay.
point. Not really. Like enough for the person to fit through, but not much more than that.
Maybe that's where she is then, down there.
I mean, I guess that would fit more with what she might potentially be doing and dealing with.
Trig is invisible, and I think probably the sneakiest one out of all of us, bar Hane, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because Hane's not going to give us anything if we send him down there. Realistically, we could ask Trig to go look.
I also have a +9
Just
to
had
stealth.
the mental image of you guys pushing Hane towards the ladder, and he just falls 150 feet
Yeah.
down the hole.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go, buddy.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no, he bounced.
It's all right. I'll
Or
just
you.
carry him on my back on the way down. Wait a minute.
Or you, Wolfheart, if you want to go look, that's fine. Just you're also invisible and
Yeah.
stealthy.
Yeah, I guess we can try. In what condition is this ladder?
It's in pretty good condition. It seems to be maintained regularly and often.
Okay, so
It's-
not like the door.
Yeah, that was a key component of. Wait, I don't remember us verifying the condition of this ladder. Step on it and it just shatters.
Yeah.
Well,
the ladder is also made of metal and does
Gotcha.
not appear to be rusting at all.
Made of ladder.
This floor is made of floor, yes. Cool. I guess I'll try to descend as quietly as possible.
Go ahead and make a stealth check at advantage.
Hey.
That's pretty
Nice.
stealthy. All right, you begin descending.
It's because I'm wearing sensible Bloodborne armor and not the giant helmet that every time you go down and run, you go dunk, 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 dunk.
Right.
Fucking love that game.
About 30 feet down, you start to notice things getting a little weird. As the metal of the ladder begins to heat.
Does the remaining temperature, like the temperature of the area, also increase, or just the ladder?
Just the ladder. As if you are touching actual burning coals. You have the option to either attempt to continue holding or let go.
I want to start ascending, so I guess I'm gonna hold.
All right. Go ahead and make a con save.
Fuck. That's gonna hurt. No, shouldn't have been an advantage. It's a 16.
16? Okay, 16 just fails.
Yup. Fuck.
You take 35 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
As you quickly begin to ascend back up. You don't lose grip. You didn't fail that bad. But
right. I think the lower entrance is boarded in some way. As I was descending, the leather heated up, as though under the effect of like a heat metal spell or something similar.
Does the ladder up here feel like it's warm? Like, is it radiating heat off of it?
A little bit, but not very much. Although that quickly fades as the ladder cools back down.
Cantor, is there magic on the ladder?
Yeah, good question. Is there magic on the ladder?
There's not.
So again, we're tasked with the idea, up or down?
Yeah, the issue is going down. If the ladder continues to heat up, by the time we reach the bottom, we'll be mostly dead, if not unconscious and falling.
Also, the downside is we might also have that same problem if we try and go up.
Going up is only 10 feet. It took me about 30 feet going down before it started the trigger. Seems like whatever forces are at work are directing us to go upwards. Or at least that's the strong intonation. I didn't have time to examine the walls before I began my ascent. I wanted to prevent myself from burning my hands and then having to let go and fall.
Why don't we just go up and talk to the auntie? If it turns into a fight, it turns into a fight.
According to the information from Raymond, the Auntie here aren't welcoming to foreigners.
Well, we can be on guard, but I don't quite see the point of.
Also,
I mean,
do you know what the Auntie speak? I don't.
no, I do not. But right now, it's looking like up is our best option, considering down burns us.
The Auntie with the staff
Hey, would
hasn't
I
left.
know what language the Yonti speak, Josh?
Probably. You would know that they have their own dialect.
Alright,
Oh.
then. I would explain that. They have a language of their own.
Wait, they have their own dialect or their own language?
Their own language, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Because dialects can converse between each other, but languages cannot.
Yeah, I know. So, at first I thought maybe he meant like a dialect of like Draconic, and then I was like, I don't know that would necessarily be what it would be, so I assumed otherwise.
Yeah, that's why I asked to clarify.
Are we fighting the giant snake?
I really hope so.
If the giant snake wants to
We
fight
don't
us,
go in with intentions of fighting, but prepared for if it might happen.
Well, Athazak, you
mean-
want to go up and see if you can talk with it? And if not, we'll fight.
You just said they speak their own language. I don't think Athazak speaks their language.
Fortunately, no. No, I do not. We've had few dealings with the UMT people to people, and even in the interactions we did have, I was not privy to them.
Okay, then it looks like it's going to wind up being a fight pretty much either way.
Unfortunately, that's what it sounds like, yeah.
Well, you want to try and pull him down here then?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
I mean, if we're
Alright, well,
all ready.
let's spread out around the room here.
What? So we're just gonna assume a fight because we don't know what language they might understand or speak.
Yup. And
We're
Zach
also
starts.
technically summoning and controlling a bunch of undead heading west towards where the pirate camp is and the copes. Or the cops.
Would I have advantage on this attack since it's a surprise, Josh?
Can you reach it? It's what, 15 feet
How
away?
high up is it?
Range technically would be 15 feet.
Well, yeah, it's either 15 or 20.
Well, the tail's hanging. Aim for the tail.
Yeah, and I'm like super tall, so.
Well, the tip of the tail is showing. It's not hanging.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, if it's 15 feet from ground to ceiling, then I'm 7 feet tall. That means I only have to clear 8 feet, which my weapon does.
Okay. You do not have advantage, as it is not surprised.
It's like, I've heard you bitches this entire time.
We're loud as fuck. Like I don't
Yeah, I
understand
assumed
why.
that much.
Oh well, doesn't matter to
I
me.
bet that's not even his tail anymore.
it's just
Slam.
he.
All right. Yeah, you toss out your weapon, and before it can even reach it, he casts his prepared spell and teleports.
Can I counter spell?
You can try.
I would like to counter spell.
All right. Go ahead and make you're a sorcerer, so it'll be charisma.
Yes.
Check.
Oh, damn. Not even waiting for her to verify what level she wants to cast it at first?
I mean, it's just gonna be a third, so.
Okay.
Oh, but it is my favorite spell, so technically this counts as a fourth, even though I'm using it at third. Woo!
Sure.
Doesn't matter for this case.
Yeah, still gotta make the check.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and technically, I'll be able to also cast this for free because it's the first time. Woo! Or
Yeah.
free. Did I embed it into the spell? I don't know if I did. I did not. All right. Charisma. It's just straight charisma, right?
Yep,
Straight
charisma check.
Yeah. Okay.
7 players.
Nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah, you counter the spell. I guess in that point, we're going into initiative. Ooh.
Roll20, can you work with me?
I guess we're all technically just like shuffled around this middle area, right?
Yep, you guys are in this rather confined space.
Cool.
Eat home.
Roll20, come on.
Jesus. Well, you can't roll to save my life on initiative, even when I have a good modifier. I mean, on
Hey man,
fucking...
they rolled higher than I did.
Well, yeah, but like on Gorbaz, I had like a +3 and a D10, and I'd always still roll like below 15.
I miss Gorbass.
Okay, you. Now we do this.
Have you tried saying Noom? Have you tried saying Noom?
I have
I'm
not
into
tried
it.
saying noom. Initiative.
All right. That puts Trig first.
Okay.
You've trappered my trig card.
So is this did this guy get, he did or did not teleport?
He did not teleport.
Okay,
Did
and so
not.
he's
Got
just like
countered.
above us right now,
Yep, he's
Yes.
above you.
just kind of looking down through the hole.
He's not really looking through the hole. He was just aware of the situation.
He probably has some cover against us too.
He does have some cover, yeah. Yeah, there's a 5-foot hole going from the floor that you guys are at to the floor that he's at.
Okay. Does Trig have sightline on him?
Sure.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess Trig will just he'll take out his light rifle and shoot him.
All right.
And let's do this is at advantage because invisibility.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't think that ended.
Nope, not yet.
Cool.
Well, it's regular invisibility, right?
Yeah.
So it does end when she counterspells.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well,
no,
the spell-
it ends on the person.
yeah, the spell didn't end. It's just that she is now visible.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Unless she also chooses to drop concentration as part of that, but
Right.
No. I'll leave mine up for everybody else.
Yeah. Do Do I need to be seen in order to use my help thing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. I will use my bonus action to give Orca advantage on her next attack.
Ooh, thank you.
And then I will shoot. Fuck.
Arcane is the roll.
All right. Yeah, that does miss.
I figured. All right. Yeah. That's Trig's turn.
Woo! All right. Mel, it is your turn.
I rolled a 2. I double hit it when it was
Oh,
loading.
I see.
Okay, so it's
I was like,
ah.
no.
Okay, Orca, it is your turn.
All right. Orca is gonna go into a rage. Use her bonus action to go into a rage. ¿Dónde está?
La biblioteca.
Yes, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? And since he's
No.
up, huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Don't just-
ASSO!
Don't just make sounds. Okay. I can't use a spell if I do a rage, can I?
Correct.
No.
No.
God damn it. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll change my thing. Orca's not going to go into a rage. Ignore what you see.
Okay.
She is going to do. Give me a second here. Come on. Roll 20.
If it's an attack roll, you have advantage.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to outright attack. What is this one? Okay. Orca's going to do a hellish rebuke.
That is a reaction.
That's a reaction? Oh,
Yeah,
that is
you
a
have to be hit
reaction.
first.
Yep.
I have to be hit.
You have to have
first.
something to rebuke.
I have to have something to rebuke. Okay. All right. All right, so. Frick. Okay, so rage, bonus action. Orca is going to climb up the ladder.
Mhm.
Have her sword out in case. Just has her sword out. When she goes up, what does she see?
You see him just there.
All right.
It's a 15 by 15 foot room, much like the one that you just came from. It's just him.
All right. Orca slashes at him with her long sword, the Obsidian Dream.
Advantage.
I have it with advantage, so let me see if I can do it again. A better one.
All right. Yeah, that hits for 5 damage.
All right. And in that case, she's going to do that with a Divine Smite.
All right.
You also can add a d6 damage if you don't use it on the attack roll.
What do you mean?
So when Trig gives someone advantage on their attack, if oh wait, that's if they forego the advantage. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's been a while since I've done this. The advantage still happens, and then on top of the advantage, you could add a d6 to the attack roll. But if you don't think it's gonna miss, if you think it's gonna hit without adding the d6, you can instead add the d6 to the damage. That's how it works.
Okay. All right. So So I'll just do a d6 and add to the damage. All right. I'm guessing all that hits.
Yeah, the attack hit, 25 to hit.
All right. And I'll hit him again.
All right. That misses.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
All right. For the end of her turn, she's just gonna jump down from the ladder, going back down to the room underneath again.
Okay. As you attempt to jump down, the tail would whip out and attempt to grapple you. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Well, she gets athletics or acrobatics of her choice, I think.
Not for this particular
Okay.
grapple. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow, even at advantage he rolled well, but modifier is still high enough. Yeah, you attempt to leave and the tail swings out and grabs hold of you.
All right. In that case, because I get a reaction from this, right?
If the reaction applies.
If the reaction applies, yes. It's not damaging you, so
you can't.
Yeah, you cannot rebuke.
Damn it. Okay.
You can use Hellish Rebuke when you get hurt.
Okay, that's for when I get hurt. Good. Okay,
Yep.
that's
it's a reaction when you take damage.
I love that
lovely.
fucking
So
spell.
now she's grappled.
The
Yep.
bitch
Yep.
reaction.
All right.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is no fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. What? It's
right.
not a no fuck you, it's more of a fuck you too, but yeah, either case.
All right. Is she grappled like around the waist? I'm guessing, or where's the snake? Have her
Around the waist.
around the waist. All right. Orca's going to, if I can, Orca's going to try to slash at the snake with her sword.
You cannot use both your attacks already.
Copy that. So she's just I
There
feel
until
like she's-
next round.
Yeah.
Yep. On its turn, it is going to cast a spell.
The nerve.
Yep.
I
So
don't have my
both.
reaction.
Yep. Both Orca and it teleport.
Oh
Nice.
no! Counterspell.
That is the
Nope.
end of
Okay.
combat.
I already used my reaction. So
Well, hail.
Shit.
Orca, you find yourself in
Hell.
a very strange looking room. Let me pull up the map that you're in.
Oh boy.
Guy's got a separate map for this. He actually planned.
So you find yourself
It's like a weird little ballroom.
in this room.
Isn't that nice?
Probably not, would be my assumption. But
I wouldn't know.
With the remainder of what he can do in these 6 seconds, you are moved and strung up to chains on this pillar.
Welcome. We call this the matter room. You'll be getting murdered here later.
It also says something to you in a language you do not understand.
She responds back in Abyssal, hoping maybe he understands that. I can't understand you. Comprende Abyssal.
Yeah, he calls you a mudblood and tells you that his father will be hearing about this.
A slur. Oh,
He
no.
casts a spell
Oh no.
and then says to you, this time you can understand what he's saying, and goes, it pauses for a second and then just goes, your sword skills are weak.
I won't lie, I have not been at my best as of late.
You reek of death and decay.
It's been a while since I've showered, thank you very much. And also, I did die a couple days ago. So, not having a great time with that regard, so that's probably what you're smelling.
He reaches out a hand toward you and basically right above, right on your chest, and you begin feeling the pulsing energy of his hand, and he goes, your soul is fragmented.
I have nothing to say to that. What is this place?
It is a temple.
Temple to whom?
Our god.
Who is this god?
You have no right to know.
Okay.
Why have you and your companions come here?
We
Such
came...
hostility.
We came to stop a ritual that someone was supposed to be performing here. Not sure if it was related to you, or whether you know this person or not. We're trying to help our friend. And it's possible that the ritual that's being done here is negatively affecting him.
You seek the lizard folk.
Yes.
That woman does not want visitors.
I'm guessing you're acting as the guard protecting her?
You cannot get to her without me.
Without you or without going through you?
If you kill me, you will disrupt her ritual and destabilize the plane that she is in.
What plane is she in?
She is in the realm of shadows.
So her body's on this plane, but her brain is in the realm of shadows.
No, she is in the realm of shadows.
What is the realm of shadows?
It is a demi-plane, separate from our world.
Terrifying.
It is a place that connects her with our god.
Lovely. I'm... All right. Orc is just tied up, looking around. Was this where she did the ritual to get herself on the realm of shadows?
No. She asked me to send her there, so I did. upstairs. What are you guys doing?
Freaking out.
Athazak's trying to find a way. He's like, okay, guys, I know this seems fucked, but we can still get the murder, okay? And I guess get Orca back too. But more importantly,
I mean, if the thing wanted to kill us, it would not have just simply left.
I don't know, I wanted to kill E, to be clear. But that's besides the point. We'll get
Right,
paid to it.
but with having Orca, in whatever respect that means, that does kind of imply that we are a bit in its clutches, so to speak.
Maybe got clutch back. Harder. More clutchier.
It has enough magic to teleport multiple times. Means it's at least as adept of a magician as, or as adept of a spellcaster as Ren or Cantor, perhaps greater.
What? Sorry?
The Yanti.
No, I know. Sorry, I misunderstood what you said.
It's good at casting.
Oh, okay.
Rough translation.
Good spells.
Good spells. Yes.
Good spells,
Yeah.
many woo.
High-level
yeah.
magist, yes.
Yeah. Good at spells. If I
Um,
had to guess, it's probably what's controlling the enchantments, preventing us from going down, which would imply to me that that's probably where this ritual is taking place.
Well, we need to make our way down. We need to get to her.
Potentially. They might still be up here, they might just be in a different area. I mean, I guess this part of the temple is nowhere near as large as the lower complex, but we should still look around here up top to begin with anyways. We're already here.
we can't take the ladder down, right? Because of the fucking
Not safely.
flaming hot ladder.
Not safely.
Are there like pillars and stuff in this level of the room, Josh?
No.
There's just nothing. It's just flat
Just
everything.
Yeah. Flat room, 15 by 15.
With what I'm assuming is one exit besides the
One exit.
ladder going down.
Are there any pillar-like things on the floor above us?
Nope. So the room above mirrors the floor you were on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would just be leading out to the top of the temple.
Yep.
Mhm. I'm just trying to see if there's something we could attach rope to, so that we don't have to take the ladder down the hole.
Other than the ladder itself.
Yeah, but then I'm worried if we tie it onto the ladder, that it'll just burn away anyways if it gets really hot.
Yeah.
Highly possible. You guys could survive 150 feet fall. It's fine.
Hey.
Yay! How far did
Yeah.
Wolfheart get before it got
30
all
feet.
flamey and hot?
30 feet.
So really, it would only be a 120 foot fall.
Yeah, even better. Well, it's 3d6 less damage.
Yeah, but also
But
after
also
an
fire
80s
damage.
Well, that's if you choose to hold on.
If you choose to hold on, yeah.
Fair enough.
You take either 12d6 fall damage or an undetermined amount of fire damage.
Or
Nobody has any kind of slow falling or anything?
32
What the hell?
d6 fire damage.
Haven't leveled.
I mean, me and Orca could drop down the 30 feet and then just drop all the way while raging, and then we'll only take half the fall damage.
There's
There you
just
go.
you. There's no orc right now.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
only you. Orca is gone.
That's fine.
Orca is being tied up elsewhere.
Orca's
Yeah.
busy. Mel could technically
Bird.
bird into something small and fly down.
That's also if it's the ladder and not just intrusion in general.
Yeah, I just mean,
mean,
well,
Well,
for
like you didn't feel the
Well,
air getting hotter, right? It was the ladder.
Correct. Like, assumedly that would work based on the evidence we have.
Yeah.
It's just there could be another further layer to prevent something like that, but we wouldn't know until we try. The problem is if we try that and then there is a secondary layer, then Mel is just falling the rest of that way down because Bird only has 2 hit points.
Yeah.
You guys also have to worry about the guy in a catatonic state.
Yeah.
Oh, we could tie some ropes together and lower us all down one by one, but that's going to take forever.
True. We throw him down there, and then he can
Yeah,
be
no,
our.
that's not an option.
No. Cantor makes a good point. We could just lower people down one at a time, and then.
Yeah, I mean, we could try doing that. I mean, it would probably be best to do that with, I would probably say we just start with...
I'll just go first.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
It's-
could I
it's-
possibly go down with her, since I'm light as shit?
I don't see any reason why that would be the case. Well, I would almost prefer you go down attached to Hane, because Hane won't respond to anything that might go wrong in that interim, where you would be able to.
I thought
Well,
that's why someone was going first.
Yeah, I
to
was
see if
thinking
there
we
was
get
anything,
down to the bottom
and then
and
Hane
see
goes
if-
like second.
Yeah, I think we get down to the bottom and see if it's safe.
Right, I understand that, but also the first one could be safe, and then the second one there might be some issue, or like the rope slips. Is
He just
more what
means
I
in
mean.
general. Just
Yeah.
Someone goes with Hane for safety purposes, and Cantor's the
Yeah.
lightest, so it's just easier.
Well, I mean, I can go
Yeah.
down with her, and then I can be brought back up, and I can keep going up and down with everybody since I'm light as shit.
Shit.
So.
That's true. I guess that's fair.
And I
But
do
I-
have 120 feet of dark vision, so
Yeah.
or devil
That's true.
sight, so I can see a good distance.
So Athuzak is anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only downside is the last person down would be how the f do we get him down?
Well,
And if
he
he
can
wants to-
take the
if
ladder to a
Athuzak-
certain point,
Yeah, and
and
if
then
he wants
once
to
it
jump
gets
that
too hot,
120 and rage it.
That's up to Joshua. I mean, Athazak does have by far the largest health pool of all of us.
I mean,
you did volunteer it.
But also at the same
Hey.
time, we don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
else
like-
we'll encounter in this temple, and maybe he's going to need every
True.
point of that health.
you could
yeah,
you could tie the rope to the ladder, and by the time it gets hot enough at the top for it to because it wasn't like roasting. Was the ladder roasting at the top like immediately as
No.
well, or no?
No, it took a bit to get up.
It took a bit.
Uh,
So
I hold on to the
realistically-
ladder up here.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fair. I was thinking about doing that, but then we started
I'm
to scrap.
assuming I don't notice any heat yet.
You do not.
And
It might just
moving
be a
down
lower
30
thing.
feet would be 6 seconds, so...
Yeah. So then Athazak can tie the rope to the ladder, and then probably make it farther than just climbing it. And then if the rope does happen to snap, he'll probably make it farther than 30 feet, and then won't have to fall nearly as far.
Well, also, if you're rappelling down a rope, you can probably go a little faster than
That
just
too.
the normal movement speed.
Yeah.
So
That's also true.
As long as he's
Yeah.
not
We can also
grabbing
try and
onto the
cushion his
rope.
fall.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best option if Athuzak agrees.
yeah.
yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, we make our rope tie.
Yeah. We're going to slowly lower people down, starting with Mel and Cantor.
And I'm the
All right.
security camera tied to the first person down,
Yep.
and every person following.
All right. For the sake of ease, Mel and Cantor, you are safely lowered to the bottom.
Thank God.
As just being transported through the area does nothing.
Specific
Nice.
dead.
Yes, the ladder is the key to the pain.
I hold on to the
So I
ladder at the
guess-
bottom for a moment.
Are you climbing onto the ladder, or are you just holding it?
I'm holding on to it.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Okay, I climb onto
yeah.
it about a foot or two up.
All right. You don't notice anything.
Okay, was just worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, pull me back up.
It might be between endpoints, X and
Yeah.
Y is when the
I mean, it was worth testing.
yeah, exactly. Or it could also be weight based, and Cantor won't trigger it because he's a pound and a half.
All right, Cantor comes back up. We should probably send somebody else down before Hane, so that it's not just
Absolutely.
Mel and Hane at the bottom.
Yeah.
And for your information, I am 10 pounds, not a pound and a half.
Oh, wow, that's a really heavy plushie.
It's a lot of fluff.
He's dense.
That and all my gear.
Yeah. He is also like 2 feet tall. Like he is a fairly large plush.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to go next, Wolfheart?
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, I'd like to get 1 or 2 people down here, maybe even 3 before we bring Hane down.
Probably me, then Trig, then Hane.
People that might be
At that
able
point.
to cast or catch or something.
Yeah.
We'll send Wolfheart and Trig and then Hane.
Also, what do we
Alright.
see at the bottom?
Yeah, at the bottom, you find yourself in a nicely furnished and decorated room with various paintings of the jungle and the temple itself in its prime. It's quite nice.
Does it look like it's magic? Or is it
Nope.
just...
No magic in this room.
It's just been cleaned and maintained very well.
Yep.
All right, I'll go back up and start bringing others down.
All right.
Who's next?
Me.
All right, down
All
we
right.
go.
You guys are safely lowered to the bottom. Wolfheart, as your feet hit the floor, I need Mel and Wolfheart, and technically Cantor, because he's there as well, to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Oh shit. Hopefully that succeeds. Otherwise, we're fucked.
Krista.
Oh god, she's dead. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right. As the weight from Wolfheart and Mel pushes onto the floor, it lowers just enough, revealing a crack around the perimeter, in which several spiders come out.
Oh.
And by several, I mean several hundred.
Oh.
They scuttle across the room, avoiding Mel and Wolfheart, swarming all over Cantor, and scurrying away.
Well,
Ow.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, sure.
I don't like spiders.
Cantor, you do not take any damage. However, you have a short-term badness effect.
Oh.
Oh, joy.
Interesting.
Let's see which one you get.
Yeah, I was like, as per DMG. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll 1d100. $83. So for the next
10 minutes normally?
7 minutes, you are stunned.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm just tied to the rope as dead weight until everybody gets down.
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. What's the edge of the room? Like, is there? I'm assuming there's like hallways down here. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a hallway that leads off to the
Okay.
east.
So I'm assuming the cutoff point is like where the hallway, like the door frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try and see if there's any more broken bullshit or traps or anything around?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
I'll help Mel with that so she can.
At advantage.
Sorry, it takes me a minute to find my investigation.
Oh, that's okay.
Mostly because I'm blind.
All right. You do not find any other traps. You do, however, get the sense that this one can trigger again.
Neat.
With that. God, and we're some of this. Well, no, we're a relatively late party, all things considered, except for obviously Athazak.
Yep.
Call me fat.
No, I'm calling you an 8-foot tall
Calling
lizard
you
folk
hefty.
made of meat. You 8-foot
Accurate.
tall lizard folk made of meat.
Accurate.
Yeah, because Mel and I combined is probably like 350, and most of that's on me.
And that's even without the weight from your knees.
Okay. I mean, if that's going to happen every time, then I guess we're just going to have to keep moving off.
I'd make some recommendations, but I'm stunned. I can't do shit.
Yeah, you are currently cripplingly arachnophobic, I guess.
No, I'm just like catatonic. Just when you pull me back up, I'm
Crippling
like
arachnophobic.
I am just staring off into space and unmoving completely.
Yeah, I mean, you did just get drowned in a sea of spiders very temporarily. I'd imagine most people would be like, ah! Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll.
I'm just gonna move to the far, like, what is it?
To the door.
Left? Need north, yeah.
Door frame.
To the east.
Wait.
There's furniture too. You can
Sure.
sit down on.
What does this room look like? Because I thought we were just in a room with a bunch of hallways and paintings of what the temple used to look like.
You're in a room. It is well furnished and clean, with paintings of the temple in the jungle.
Okay,
think
I'd
there's
just like to
a
go to the
hallway.
far wall, so I'm just out of the way.
Okay.
Was it the whole room that depressed down, or just this local area of the floor?
It's the whole room.
Oh, cool, neat.
Yeah, there's a hallway. You could just
So-
step into the doorway and be out of it. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't want to hit a fucking trap and be, like, impaled. So can I
Right.
check the doorway real quick before I step through it, so I'm off the floor?
I'd say with your 21 investigation, you would have found no traps.
Okay, well I step off of it so I don't help trigger the wave of spiders again.
You step off into the hallway, and the floor moves back into its regular position.
But Yeah, I guess just calling back up. It seems like once we hit a certain weight capacity, the floor depresses, and there's some sort of... Well,
Spider.
it might not always be spiders, but some sort of effect. It didn't affect Mel and I this time, but it seems to have rendered Cantor catatonic. I hopefully not for very long, I'm not sure. It didn't seem like they bit him, they didn't bite us, but they were all attracted to him for some reason. But in either case, we also get down here at one point or another, so just be careful of that.
Okay, well, it's Trig's turn.
Yeah.
All right, Trig is lowered to the bottom. And
Can't
once
imagine
again,
Trig is,
the
I
floor,
can't imagine Trig is very heavy.
he's not.
He's a skeleton.
Yeah.
Well, on his character sheet under weight, I have him listed as 15 pounds of crazy
Ooh.
and a 10-pound.
Heavy lifter there, damn.
But anyways, Josh.
Yep, the floor does depress again. This time, a wave of scorpions comes crawling out.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Con save from me.
yes, con save.
Yeah, considering I'm assuming they sting you, and it doesn't matter for Trig because.
Yep.
He's a skeleton.
Would
That's not
I
good.
have a con save as well, considering I was lowered back down?
Oh yeah, you would. Yeah.
Well,
I was gonna say, I feel like we would have taken poor Cantor off the rope.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I think Mel's probably
I wasn't
just
sure we
chilling.
didn't say anything, so.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Yeah. So then,
oh
Wolfheart,
boy, I can't wait
you
to take
take
300 poison
13
damage.
Poison damage.
Okay.
Next person.
It's Hane.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, for ease of transport, I guess both Trig and I would be there unless Trig steps off, but I'm assuming he wouldn't.
Okay. Hane is lowered down. Once Hane reaches the bottom, the floor lowers a little bit more, revealing a vast array of spikes. More like long poles that shoot across at your ankles.
Harpoon trap.
Yep. There is no save for this.
Yeah.
As everybody takes 20 piercing damage.
No.
Not you, sorry. You're out of the room. Yeah, as the harpoon trap pierces the ankles of everybody in the room.
Well, if it's piercing ankles, I assume that it wouldn't affect Hane because we have to carry him. Although I guess we probably would have to put him down to. I don't know.
I would say temporarily you'd have to put him down,
Okay.
whether he's being carried or not.
I mean, yeah. In either case, I gotta step off this shit because I'm already at half health.
As Hane takes damage, the gray flame suddenly erupts into a perfect black flame.
Oh, god damn
Gonna
it.
fucking
and-
freak.
He kind of like shoots up and exclaims, "What the fucking hell are you doing?"
Moving you. because you weren't moving.
Hi, Hayne. Sorry about your ankles.
Well, it unfortunately having to put him down, it was probably more than just his ankles.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
rolling with the ankles.
Yeah.
Mel is like kneeling on the hallway because she knows she really couldn't do anything, but it was still the instinct of, oh no, my friends, and went to reach and was like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Hane will lift off the ground so that he's flying. And just
Right.
drift over to the doorway.
You do so.
You doing okay? How you feeling?
Well, other than being stabbed, I'm feeling right peachy.
All right, good start.
Oh, the fuck is this?
You know what this is, Boo.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
You know who this is, Boo.
The man whose body would become your boyfriend.
Fucking Raquez.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Junkins.
I think it's my turn. I will.
Yeah. In either case, before that, I am stepping off this because I hurt.
Fair
I
enough.
have a solution so that I don't trigger the plate anyways, so.
All right.
Still, I'm at half
Uh,
health, and if this continues to do damage, I will be knocked unconscious before we're done.
Yeah, let's not do that. So I skedaddle my way down.
Yep.
As I get lowered. I won't let my feet touch. I'll hold my feet up so I don't trigger the plate. And then I will just face step beep to the safer part of the room, off away from the plate.
Fair enough.
Can she face? Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go, Boo. Here's some new more ouchie boo-boos.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
All right. So then that just leaves Athazak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my whole rope endeavor.
You have
Good
to
luck.
put
Have
it-
fun. Don't die.
Except I secure the rope and begin my expedient descent with the knowledge and preparation to go into a rage should the rope fail me.
So I guess that Athuzak is bringing Cantor with them.
What?
I thought
No,
Cantor was in my arms.
He's down here. Because he
Okay.
got stunned down here from
Oh yeah.
arachnophobia.
You're right. Never mind. Yep.
I was like, when did we send him back up?
Yeah. I for some reason I thought that was. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. We
We
would have
were
left.
just tied to the rope permanently, like, woo!
Yeah. Never mind.
Wow.
Going up and down.
While Athazak is making his way down, can Hane just kind of drift around the floor and look for a way to disarm the trap?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Great.
Turns out if someone just steps on this one, if someone just sits on the fucking couch, the trap doesn't work.
There's just a light switch.
Yeah.
It says trap off.
Yeah.
Temple
All right.
trap designers hate this one trick.
Yeah. No.
So hilariously, the trap is tied to the furniture.
God damn it.
If somebody is on the furniture, the trap does not trigger.
Amazing.
Hane just lays down on the couch.
All right, yeah, the floor just goes back to where it usually is once you
Pain
lay across the couch.
luxuriates.
Which also does disable the ladder. So Athuzak, you start descending and
Keep descending.
keep descending. Yeah, the fire never warms. You don't feel the heat from the ladder. You have no idea what Wolfhart was talking about. As you reach the bottom.
I just have to get to the bottom, just kind of dust myself off as I'm climbing down the ladder. He's like, I don't know what you were complaining about. That was fun.
That's because you can thank me for that.
I'm staring at air quotes Hane
Mhm.
on the cat. Like I'm just like giving him the most suspicious. I'm like looking at him like, yay, Hane's back, but I'm also like, who are you? Because this is not Hane.
Oh no! Oh no! He switched from good British Isles accent to bad British Isles accent.
Yeah, no, I just look at Hayne and I'm like, did you get a haircut?
Nothing gets past you, does it?
No, not generally. Things try to sometimes, but then I bite them.
God damn it! It's only just now that I realize Athazak is just a slightly less, or just a less literal Drax.
It's very true. So, homie's just rocking Black Flame now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And if I steal Spirit Sense, just all black there too.
Now you see that the soul is all black with a little
Blue smudge? You son of a! You're so fucked up.
And I think that's a good point to end the session for today.
I knew it. Oh, I'm so angry. Oh, I have to stew on this for a week. I hate you.
I won't
See,
even
you-
be here next week. Oh no!
I mean,
Just
then
perfect
it's-
as a
Okay,
trap.
you'll have a
Yeah,
replacement.
Good thing you're over there then.
Josh was like, I'm just gonna remove Orca from the equation so she won't even be
it
here.
was probably just going to be whoever he could get his tail
Yeah.
on. It so happened that, of course,
It
it was
wasn't.
Orca.
It wasn't gonna be anybody until Orca attacked him.
Yeah, and then just like, oh well,
Whoa! First
I'm,
of all, it was Trig who started it.
Yeah, because
no, it was Athuzak who started it.
Yeah,
actually.
Athuzak.
Oh right, yes, it was.
Good
Athuzak.
Yeah, it was me.
We just both
How
rolled
much?
shit.
This is the second time something has happened to Orca because of Athuzak.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, I didn't
So,
push you up there by yourself. All right, you went up there by yourself.
Guys.
Okay, yeah, let's let Joe finish it out.
Thank you.
Oh,
So yeah,
sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here. So we will thank you guys for watching and catch you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.